Adrenaline in my soul. Edgeworth has given up his role as a prosecutor in the court. Well, his father said when he was younger, I've been shot in the chest. He gave it all away, he gave it all away to be a lawyer. Sorry. Okay. All right, I'm back. You can hear me now. I'm muted.
I was wondering what happened.
I'm muted and deafened because I knew Marin was going to try and troll me while I was doing that.
Oh, no.
All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Thought I'd start off pretty hype, and it looks like we've got a bit of hype in the chat already. Welcome. It's me, Martin, Little Karibo. We're going to be playing some Ace Attorney Investigations 2.
Do we get to know what you sang?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
What was going on?
I sang Cody Rhodes' entrance Kingdom, but with lyrics relating to Edgeworth. The lyrics were, adrenaline in my soul, Edgeworth has given up his role as a prosecutor in the court. Well, his father said when he was younger, he's been shot in the chest. He gave it all away to become a lawyer. Anyway, you could rewatch.
I guess we'll just have to watch that on the VOD.
You'll just have to watch it, and even then you'll be confused. All right, welcome everyone. We're going to be playing some more Edgeworth adventures, Super Edgeworth adventures. Trev66687, thank you for the follow. Ultimate Uwu, thank you for following. Me UKs, thank you for following. Shimigan Got, thank you for the follow. She Hath No Name, thank you for I was never given a name. Thank you for following. Devin Chi, oh, we got a hype train level 1 already here.
Yeah,
very exciting.
Weenie
That's
man
the Cody
away.
Rhodes effect right there. Yoruzuya Yaksha, thank you for the follow.
Why is there a dog in there?
Because that's when the chat box expanded
There's
and
two
moved the
dogs.
peg. So I clicked the wrong emote.
Ams Woodstock, thank you for the follow. J Mummers98, thank you for following. J Mummers. Oh, thank you so much, Just Ali, for subscribing there for 10 months. Not a kitty. TrueFan 5006, thank you for following. Fisher Frito, thank you for the follow. Ran Cossack, thank you for resubscribing at Tier 1 for 20 months. Afternoon Martin and Co, hope you're all doing well. Best of luck with the investigations. Me and the wife are working our way through all of the VODs of the Phoenix Wright games you played so far. We're on part 3 of Justice for All, looking forward to eventually getting caught up. Best of luck catching up. Ran Cossack, thank you so much for watching those VODs. Yami Kisara, thank you for the 100 bits. Mosh pit time. Maybe if I was coming out to the Headbangers theme. The Void Adept, thank you for the bit. Heckin' what? I come back to get some chocolate and I hear LK singing to prog rock. And L Train, thank you for the 100 bits. I guess it's the American prosecutor nightmare, Miles Edgeworth. It sure is. Law has more than one royal family. Just Ellie, thank you again for that resub. SR Senior Kraken Jack, thank you for the follow. I assume that's what SR stands for, Senior Kraken. Derek Anthony, thank you for the 10 bits. Did you guys see the Ace Attorney trilogy is coming out soon in HD? Are you guys going to play it? What?
Yeah, I love that
It's a
Capcom
new mobile port.
announced that they're re-releasing it for mobile. Yeah, like,
which they already did, and I already bought it for mobile.
Yeah, I bought it for my fucking Razer flip phone.
I didn't know.
Back in the day.
So it's just the same HD version.
Yeah, just re-released on mobile for some reason.
Which,
Weird.
but we kind of like the original DS versions better, so we're not going to replay we're not going to play the HD versions.
I'm not a fan of the HD versions, like, because, I mean, granted, the original HD version that came out was really bad, and that was obviously just trace.
This hype train is making my hemorrhoids do the Harlem Shake.
I think it's just the same thing. I think that's just what they do for all the HD ports.
It just doesn't look as bad as it used to. Maybe I've become more used to it.
Thank you so much to Ryu Karika for not only resubscribing at Tier 3 for 15 months. 15 months, woo, and it was your birthday yesterday. Ryu Karika, happy belated birthday.
Happy
birthday!
And thank you for gifting 5 subs as well. You're gifting us after your birthday. Thank you for gifting subs to Thorgrim Fun Hammer, to Emperor Stove, to Neko Angelo, to Innsmouth Soup, and Ankoku no Megami. Thank you so much for that. Happy birthday
We're already on a level
belatedly.
4.
Thanks for the
Yeah.
super
So,
special awesome
happy birthday.
gift.
This
There
twilight
goes
very
Pearls.
fast, Mr. Nick.
Luke the Boss, thank you for the 2 bits. That new GX breakdown was hilarious. Thank you so much. I'm glad you liked the GX video. Sorry I didn't get it out before the end of the month like I'd been saying in my streams leading up to it. I tried really hard. It was really difficult, but thank you so much. I'm glad you... It's a long one. Ryu Karika, thank you for the 5 bits. Hype Train. We are indeed on a level... currently on a level 4 Hype Train. Thank you so much to everybody for hyping it up right off the bat. But it's not just me. It wouldn't be nearly as hype if it was just me. We're also joined by, of course, my 2 fantastic co-hosts who bring their A game every time. Their AA game, because that's what we're playing. We are joined by, first of all, the non-binary icon, the revolution itself, Marin Miller. Hi, Marin.
Oh, hello, everybody. It is I, Marin Miller, here today with your gay update. God, where do I even start? I'll start with my personal one. So, I finally summoned enough dopamine in my brain to sit down and work on. I crapped out like 300 words last night on the Pegging Cinematic Universe. We are back on track, trying real fucking hard to try and get my love of doing anything aside from taking depression naps back, because organizing anime talent is very hard, and I had a lot of very difficult personal news last week, and anyway, it's been really difficult, so I'm glad that I was able to sit down and write more, and I was telling Soupy is beautiful, Callisto is entertaining Phoenix's face, and Miles wants to hoo-ha.
Bless you,
Miles,
Martin.
no,
Thank you.
Phoenix is entertaining Callisto's hoo-ha. And Edgeworth wants to kiss him, and that's where I left them, is they're about to kiss. So, yeah, macking out. It's hot.
The Void Adept,
So-
thank you for hoo-haing at an appropriate time. Lena, Kira, thank you for bonking Marin. I don't know how good it's going to do at this point, but
I
The
mean,
bonks only encourage Marin.
I only grow stronger with each bonk.
Yami
Rise
Kisara.
up.
Building up a tolerance to the bonks.
Yeah.
Yami Kisara.
Uh,
Go on.
Oh, I was just gonna say, but we also started watching Pirate Show, whatever that fucking.
Our flag means death.
Our flag
Yeah.
means death. Yeah, and it's gay. It's
Oh,
pretty
it's gay.
It's pretty good.
It's pretty gay. Like, it's funny. I saw a tweet today that was like, I love seeing people be like, oh yeah, our flag means death. Sure, just a little bit of gay and
That's a
some
lot of bit of
subtext,
gay.
whatever. Yeah, no, there's no subtext. It's just text.
Yeah.
And
Also, we've gotten up to episode 7, so no spoilers.
yes, no spoilers past episode 7. But also somebody else was saying that, like, and I agree. I think part of the reason why queer romance, not just gay romance, but queer romance is more fun is because, like, the unspoken assumption that, like, they're just gonna hook up isn't there. So they actually have to go out of their way to be like, oh, these two characters have chemistry. Here are the things that they have in common. Here are the ways that they, like, enjoy each other's company and enjoy each other's differences. Whereas usually
They actually
with
have to develop some characters and relationships.
yeah, whereas usually with heterosexual couples, we're so reliant upon unspoken shorthands, visual shorthands, especially like in storytelling or whatever, or even just arguing. I hate that people are like, oh, they're arguing, they're definitely gonna fuck. And it's like, okay, yeah, hate fucking's great. But are
It's not a
we...
basis for the relationship that they always end up in, though.
Yeah, exactly. You're not going to have a healthy relationship if you're at each other's throats all the time. And like that to me for a while seemed to be sort of the general like narrative when it came to heterosexual romance. Like, oh, I got the old ball and chain. Oh, don't want to deal with my wife. You know, like it's not funny to be in a relationship that with someone that you don't like. So anyway. I
We
like
didn't quite get to level 5,
thanks for the
sadly.
super special awesome
Yami Kasara,
gift.
thank you for the 5 bits. Gay update. Today is International Asexuality Day. Very, very
Yay.
important,
Yay.
obviously. Happy International Asexuality Day
Hey,
to
thanks for the
everyone.
super special
And that's why we
awesome
play Ace
gift.
Attorney.
Yeah. Edgeworth is the acest of them all.
Ryrie Kurika, thank you for the 5 bits. One request, could Edgeworth and Bakura and a surprise Jigglypuff wish me happy birthday. So I guess we'll go one at a time. Marin, we'll go Marin, me, and then Jigglypuff. Are you comfortable doing that,
Yes.
Soupy?
Yep.
Okay.
Marin,
Wait.
me, Jigglypuff.
What was their name?
Edgeworth. Oh, Ryrie Kurika.
That's right.
Saying
Ryu
happy.
Kurika.
Oh,
Ryu Kurika, thank you for attending these meetings every week, twice a week. You are perhaps the best colleague that has ever given me unnecessary feelings. Happy birthday.
sorry, I just got a Gmail message from YouTube telling me one of my really old videos got blocked. So that's fun.
Sweet.
Anyway.
Happy birthday, Ryu Kurika. I hope you've not been spending it in the shadows. Ha 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 ha. But you will.
Oh.
Surprise Jigglypuff! Happy birthday!
Happy birthday, bitch!
Derek Anthony, thank you for the 10 bits. I wonder what BS is Justine Courtney going to come up with today. Thank you for the bits there. L
Only
Train,
the sexiest kind.
the sexiest BS. L Train, oh, it was a Mark Remark video from back in the day, guys. It wasn't anything like it isn't going to ruin my day.
Oh no, now how will I know what happened on Raw 10 years ago?
I mean, people still do watch those videos, but I'll try.
I'm not saying that they won't, but
yeah, I'm going to try and resubmit a counterclaim for that. L Train, thank you for the 5 gift subs to Pochiaki, to Shiny Pichu, to Mitch Motown, to Clovius, and Ghost Toast. Or I Ghost Toast. Thank you so much. Ryu Kurika, thank you for the 5 bits. Oh, I think that was still the Edgeworth one.
yeah.
And Vampiro, thank you for the 5 bits. Ran Cossack, thank you for surprising me with that Proto Badger. And Vampiro, thank you for the 5 bits. I declare unnecessary feelings. Luke the Boss, thank you for the 3.
I didn't say it, I declared it.
Thank you for the 3 bits, Luke the Boss. I do agree with that. A lot of movies have the duo argue the entire film only for it to end with them together. It's like, huh? You guys really seemed like
Yeah.
y'all hated each other, lol.
And
Well-
sometimes I prefer the relationship without the romance, you know?
And Ryu Kurika, thank you for the 50 bits. LMAO, Bakura, and Jigglypuff, so cute. Thank you, all of you, so much. Thank you, Ryu Kurika. You're very, very kind. And to those of you, a lot of you are asking about Yu-Gi-Oh stuff in the chat. I apologize if I don't immediately respond. I'll try and, if I can. We tend to focus more on the game on these Ace
And
Attorney
our
streams.
tangents.
And our tangents.
Yeah.
But I'll try and answer things. I haven't seen Swedish Karibo stuff, and I don't know if I have a favorite Yu-Gi-Oh archetype. I haven't played the game enough to know. And Derek Anthony, thank you for the 10 bits. I'm sorry, Soupy, I will interrupt you. Sorry,
you're
I will introduce you.
I am a white man and I will interrupt you.
Derek Anthony, thank you for the 10 bits. By the way, what happened to the Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged version of the Crash Test Dummies video? I can't find it. It probably got taken down due to music copyright. Was that a convention promo? I forget. I remember the video though. I think it must have been a music issue. Anyway, sorry, I was immediately going to jump into the game. We haven't introduced Soupy yet. Speaking of, I don't know how to segue. We're also joined, of course, by the delicious, the delightful, the lovely Soupy. Hi, Soupy.
Hi, everybody. Here's something that I meant to mention like 5 minutes ago and forgot. Tomorrow is our 1-year anniversary of doing these streams.
Oh.
Gosh.
Exciting.
I guess we'll have to do something special next time, or
I guess so.
I don't know what we'll do.
We got to figure something
Yeah,
out.
Yeah.
We're literally 363 days. Is that how many is one day less than
364, I believe.
364 days away from when we started these games, and I'm very glad that we did.
Me too.
Yeah, it's been a
Yeah.
lot of fun, and it's been really nice hanging with you guys. I think that we have a very special kind of camaraderie that doesn't exist necessarily on a lot of Twitch channels. I think that there's a lot of people talking over each other, And Marin aside, I don't think that happens so much on.
Wow. I mean, you're right, but wow.
But I think that we have a nice vibe.
How dare you call them out on it?
But
You don't have to tag me when you drag me.
thank you for playing with me for a year, you two.
Yeah.
Thanks for having us.
Of course.
And hopefully, I mean, at this rate, we probably got another 2 years to go because we powered through game 2 as well.
Yeah, our streams used to be like 5 hours long.
I don't know how we did that.
Yeah, I have no idea. I used to be so nervous coming into these too.
Oh. I don't blame you. It can be kind of nerve-wracking.
Now I just like hop on here, talk about pegging.
Yeah. How the turntables.
You set the tone.
Oh, how the turntables.
Anik W, thank you for redeeming the Maya.
It's kind of crazy because I remember when we started this, like, I didn't have my booth yet. It wasn't built.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't put together. Like, and now I've just been doing this for months in here. Like, wow.
Your little Ace Attorney box.
Yeah.
You've been hotboxing in there for months now.
A little fart box full of Ace Attorney.
Voided Up, thank you.
It is where I come in to write my porn.
Voided Up, thank you for the bit. So it is my grandfather's 80th birthday later this month, so my younger sister said she would bake a cake in the shape of an 8 and a 0 for him. The tins arrived today, and I'm not kidding. The 8 tin alone is as large as my entire torso.
Wow.
Jesus.
The box says it will serve 36 people. Or just one guy 36 times.
Does the 0 one match the size, or is it just a lot smaller for some reason?
And Yami Kasara, thank you for the 100 bits, and you said this is a joke, but I wish I could. LK cosplays Phoenix next stream. I could just replace my image with a toilet.
You could just stream from the bathroom.
Oh, no. And Ryrie Kurika, thank you for the 5 bits. How far we've come in this pegging universe. And Derek Anthony, thank you for the 10 bits. I don't know why, but I keep thinking of hoo-ha, like yoo-hoo in The Sims. Oh, like the woohoo, I see. And the Azul Magia, thank you for the 20 bits. I'm excited. This episode will have one of my favorite tracks in the game. All right. Well, thank you so much for the bits and the subs and the very positive messages.
Hoo-ha!
The hoo-ha.
No.
Thank you, Vampiro. Do we want to jump into the... do we want to try and recap what happened? Because I don't remember exactly what happened last time.
We know he's in jail.
He got put in jail. For those of you who are here wondering why Edgeworth is very impatient and in prison, I think what happened was he finally got arrested because he is not a prosecutor anymore. He gave up his prosecutor badge and he was investigating the crime and he shouldn't have been. Eliza, sorry, did you send bits? I didn't see a message pop up with bits. Sorry. It might have been, if you use star chips to highlight your message, that doesn't work the same way. Voided Up, thank you for the bit. TLDR, Edgeworth is in horny jail. Yeah? Too horny. Does anyone... 500. Eliza, let me go back up and check here. Sorry. Did you thank me? I gave you 500 bits. Another message there. Where is it? Which message? Sorry,
I think maybe they meant the star chip one.
Yeah, those aren't bits. Those are star chips. That's like a chat currency, and I do appreciate you. I apologize that I didn't quite see your message if I didn't respond to it. Thank you.
Had a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah, I have a separate window for all the bit drops, and I have a separate window for different things, and I'm sorry if I don't see it.
The bit drops will literally show up in like a queue, a separate queue, whereas the highlight stuff.
You're good. The Azul Magia, thank you for the 5 bits. Last time on... Here we go. I'm so glad Azul Magia is here. Last time on Attorney Ball Z, Edgeworth was arrested for being an accomplice to murder. Along with the... Really? Well, along with
yeah, for helping...
Oh, yeah, because he's helping Kay.
Yeah.
Along with the sinister Kay Faraday, also Mr. Burns and Judge Courtney may be evil. Certainly at least one of those. Derek Anthony, thank you for the 10 bits. So does this mean Phoenix has to defend us again? That would be great. If that was going to happen, that would be a great twist. Sorry, I've got a sneeze coming on.
No worries. Bless you.
Apologize. I do try and mute what... Rock Ruland, thank you for the 10 bits. Edgeworth said, you can't fire me, I quit. Why, only for the PIC to respond with, you can't quit, you're fired and under arrest. Very cool. Yato Gori, I don't remember where I got that ranking system joke from. I saw it on Twitter, and so I took it as read. Apparently it might be wrong. I don't know. I don't remember where I saw it. It stuck with me.
I love
right.
that clown kink tweet. That was the most amazing thing I've ever seen.
Of the what was it, like, relationship advice or something post?
Where the one person was like, I really want to have sex with a clown, and then the follow-up post was, I had sex with a clown and it was the most amazing thing I've ever done. I love that. I love that so much. It makes me so happy that
They got what they wanted.
he knew what he wanted. He was brave enough to ask for it, and he got hit in the face with a pie when he came. Like, that sounds good for him. That doesn't sound fun to me,
God,
but good for him.
Is that literally what the post said? I didn't read the whole thing.
Yes, he was so excited.
Did we have to go
He
into
was
detail?
so excited. I'm sorry, but yes. Like, that was a yes.
Ryu Kurika,
I love that.
Ryu Kurika, thank you for redeeming the gay lovemaking. Rock Rulin, and thank you, Lena Kira, for bonking Marin. Justified. Rock Rulin, thank you for the 10 bits. Actually, it would be cool if this game ended here and the next main Ace Attorney game started with Phoenix defending Edgeworth and Kay in this case. But how much... That would be a terrible cliffhanger. How upsetting would it be if just the game ended with him in jail?
And also, Phoenix only has 13 days from now to do so.
You got very short... Well, that's about how long the cases last in this series.
That's true.
All right, so... April 6th. Do we have any objections to going into the game?
Go for it.
I think we should talk more about clown kinks.
April 6th, detention center, holding cell.
All right.
The cell for holding.
Only if you want to talk about Mo the Clown, Marin, because you know he's going to come up.
Oh, wait. Holy cow. It's April 6th in the game and in real life.
Oh, shit! Whoa!
This is happening right now.
Right now, in 2019, this is happening.
My God.
What?
I've become one with the live stream. Why?
This is the second time I've been in this cell.
The
and
void
this
that-
horny over clowns.
The Void Adept, thank you for the bit. You know what they say about people with big feet. Just remember to use a condom with the clowns with polka dot covered shoes. Ryu
Right
Karika,
size.
Ryu Karika, thank you for the 5 bits. That's what I was going to say, LK. All right.
Apparently
Ace
she
Attorney
like
is
blew
real.
up condoms and made animals out of
No!
them. Like I love
Like,
it.
and this one's a puffer fish.
All of my evidence has been taken from me. The only thing I have left is Kei's Yatagarasu badge.
I like how you're just like laughing to yourself between lines.
I kind of want to be there. I wanted to see it.
You're just like, I don't want to participate. I just want to see what's going on.
It just sounds fun. Get ideas. I'm worried about Kei. Is she alright?
The culprit is me. I remember looking down at the person in the red raincoat. Mr. Edgeworth, it was me. The culprit was me all along.
You have a visitor. Please hurry out.
A visitor? Who could it be?
Someone by the name of Dick Gumshoe. Will you turn him down?
I love him. Is he my baby? I want him. No. It'll be hard to face him though because I love him.
Oh, we're on the other side. Why?
Because everyone says they want to protect you.
Oh, I see. Marin, thanks for bonking me.
And Marin won't let that happen.
April 6th.
I can't let Martin be happy.
April 6th, detention center, visitor's room.
Wait there.
Right there.
How drunk or high is Marin? Probably like a 6.
Off of, wait, are we talking like actually drunk or high, or slumber drunk / depression high?
Let's say it all adds up.
Yeah, it's cumulative. I'm at a 12.
Are you hotboxing your depression in the booth?
Yes, although usually that's more so just like farting from the bad food that I eat instead of pot, but you know. Huh. He's not going to stay and keep watch? But what if I kiss him?
What then?
Who's this?
Well, it was supposed to be
Oh.
Gumshoe,
It was
but
Justine.
oh,
You know Gumshoe's not saying pardon me.
I was gonna say.
yeah. Juge Courtney!
Gumshoe, you've changed. Hush. Please, have a seat.
I see your
Ooh, that
tits
was
are as
hot.
big as ever.
You big old middies. Why are you here? I love this model pose. He's like sitting, but he's not sitting. He's like squatting and still like positioning his shoulders.
Gay people
Why?
can't sit on chairs correctly.
Yeah, no. He's
This
like,
is
I'm
proof.
sorry, the stick up my ass will not allow me to sit. I have to basically just bend. Why are you here? I was told the detective had come.
If I didn't instruct them to tell you that, you wouldn't be sitting here right now.
Well, first of all,
Weirdly.
I'm not sitting. I'm squatting.
You wouldn't be squatting here right now.
I'm doing a yoga squat. I can't think of anything she'd need from me at this point. I should try to figure out what she wants.
All right. Check out this badge I've got though.
Look at my boob!
If it's about Kay Faraday, I believe she's being interrogated as we speak.
Oh no.
You people, do you have any idea what you're doing? How dare you arrest an innocent person?
I've never done that in my life.
I've never!
That's not a very nice thing to say. I would ask that you correct your statement.
You fucking bitch, how dare you arrest an innocent person?
Thank you. She is merely someone you want to believe is innocent. Am I wrong?
There is no decisive evidence to prove that she's the culprit.
There is no evidence to prove her innocence either. Enough of this. It's pointless.
Ugh.
The girl will be judged. There's nothing you can do to stop that. That's all there is to say about that. Now, let's get to the real issue at hand. Why are you squatting like that?
I don't believe in chairs. I'm too gay for chairs. I don't know what that means.
Your visitation rights have been restricted to begin with.
Because I don't sit down.
Yeah, it's kind of fucking weird.
I have accommodations I need as a gay. It's as if I'm some monstrous criminal. I suppose my credibility, much like my actual bottom, has hit rock bottom. My bottom is as hard as a rock.
But of course, your friends have fared a little better, though. They're sitting in actual chairs. You might try it this time. That lawyer and that girl were both quite worked up.
Wait. Oh, we're talking about Ray.
Ray and
Shields.
Francisco.
Ray, yeah.
I was like, wait,
Oh,
lawyer and
Emma.
girl.
I
What?
forgot Emma was here!
Emma! Mr. Shields and Emma.
When I last saw them, they were giving one of the guards quite an earful.
What? You don't mean...
Be grateful. The goddess of law has been quite busy. They were spared punishment.
It certainly seems like you have plenty of time for small talk.
I'm chillin'. Oh yes, Prosecutor Von Karma is presently continuing the investigation. You were worried about them, right?
She said Prosecutor Von Karma, and I had to remind myself which Von Karma we meant.
The living one.
Right.
I guess she saw right through me.
Judge Courtney's goal.
Let's cut to the chase. Exactly what are you planning?
I'm not planning anything. There's merely a question I wish to ask.
You're asking me?
Yes, of course. Who else is here? Objectively speaking, you're a clever individual and you have a sharp mind. Also, I hear chess pieces rattling around in there sometimes. As a prosecutor, you are highly talented and capable.
Are you being ironic? Your sarcasm falls short.
I am being completely sincere, and that is why I cannot understand.
Why can't you sit down?
Yeah, why are you squatting like that? Take this case, for example.
Stop questioning me.
Derek
Making me
Anthony.
feel insecure.
Hoo-ha, Stolus. Thank you so much for replying. Derek Anthony, thank you for the 10 bits. The living one, unless someone channeled him like they did with Dahlia. Oh, shit.
You're up against the PIC. There is no chance for you to come out on top.
Even if you are one.
Even if you are a top.
Don't matter how many penises or vaginas you have.
We're the toppiest of them all. Even a child could understand. And yet you...
I saw a tweet today that was like, we have a national shortage of tops, and it's because the world is too hard. You gotta pay people more money and treat them better, and then the tops will come back.
Yeah, I like
The
that.
tops just want to lay down.
That's really fucking real, though.
Yeah. As a top, I felt seen.
As a bottom, I cried.
When will my top find me? I'm just a topless Tupperware. I lost my lid.
I'm just a bowl at this point.
Something you put in the fridge and it's okay, or not the fridge, the microwave, and it's okay if it warps when you heat it up a little bit. It's misshapen, but it still holds things.
For now.
Man, it's full of BPA, probably. All right. Perhaps my younger self would have not done something so reckless.
He totally would have. I've seen how he dressed.
The me from before had power. I was a power top. That's why I thought justice was on my side.
Now I'm just a gentle dom.
Now I'm a mommy dom.
Now I'm a surface top.
Just like you right now.
He's pointing right at her titties.
He's pointing
like
at the left
those.
one in specific. Yeah. However, it's because of a certain man. That man, my self-centered sense of justice was broken down.
Who was the man? Tell me who the man was.
And he stripped me.
Who was the man?
He stripped me and broke me down.
Tell me about the man.
I just love this music is so nice.
You know, that guy. Ever since then, I began to see people in a different light. A more
I acknowledge the
homosexual
existence of
light.
women.
I acknowledge women now, and I'm attracted to men. But only sometimes. Really just one man.
In fact, look at me. I'm talking to a woman right now. I think.
And I haven't
you're a
even
woman,
said
right?
I haven't even said the word bimbo. I'm able to
And
serve
I only
as
thought it twice.
I can have female clients now. I'm able to serve as a prosecutor only because of the support of the people around me. People like Detective Gumshoe and all the other investigators, and Kay as well.
Maybe. Yeah, okay, sure, why not?
Honestly, even I'm surprised at how much I have changed.
Oh,
God, I'm
he's
so
got
cool.
self-awareness.
I see. Is that how it is? I've come to understand you a little more.
Understand me? Not likely.
I'm such a complex enigma.
You're not my real dad.
You smell like shit, first of all.
What?
Just because I acknowledge you're a woman doesn't mean I respect you.
Or your gender. In my mind, I'm just thinking about. Yeah. Someone like you, who forces her own sense of justice onto others, would never understand.
I wonder about that. Is that what you think? If I could say one thing, it would be that this conversation has been very interesting. That is all.
Very omoshiroi.
She's got plans.
Yeah, this bitch is gonna eat our ass, and not in a fun way.
Our conversation is coming to an end, however. I have one last thing to tell you. The date of your hearing has been set. I came here today to inform you. Today, in the PIC meeting room, may you humbly accept your fate.
Sorry, Yami Kisara, did you just ask when eating ass
Okay.
is fun?
We can move on.
Can we? If that's all you wanted to say, couldn't you have just sent a messenger? I just felt as though that spoke for
could
itself.
have been an email.
Eating ass could have been an email,
No.
or
I like
this.
there's over Solar said there's a non-fun way to eat ass, and then
Yes.
Yami Kisada said, when is that ever fun?
I like the
Oh.
combination of that.
There's two kinds of people.
Now we know what both of these people are into.
And what they're not into.
Isn't like choice beautiful? It's so great. Free will.
You could choose to. Well, I guess it's Soupy's line, but
The holy words of the goddess of law simply cannot be entrusted to others,
Vampiro.
Yeah.
and not in an email.
I was choosing not to take Soupy's lines for the character that I, for whatever
Vampiro.
reason, have
Thank you,
projected
man.
onto.
A Vampiro. Vampiro,
Yeah!
thank you for the
Yeah,
5
yeah,
bits.
yeah.
Eating ass approved, says Yamikasara. I don't believe that's what happened. And the Void Adept, thank you for the bit. We need a poll. Is it fun to eat arse, yes or no? I mean,
Yes, yes, yes.
that can be an informal poll, but we're going to move on.
Actually, I wonder, do people eat donkeys? I've never eaten a donkey
What?
before.
Oh. Like donkey meat.
Yes.
I mean, I feel like eating horse is frowned upon in general, so
Well,
probably
not in
not.
Japan. You could. I actually almost had horse sashimi, but I didn't
Oh, really?
want to eat raw horse. Yeah, I had
I think there's
grasshoppers
just-
instead.
I think like just in general in most places they're not farmed for meat, and also there's no regulations surrounding it, so that's why like whenever there's a horse meat scandal, like it's because there's
Right.
no regulations.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Lena Kira says donkey soup is a thing in specific parts of China.
Oh, interesting. I mean, China is really cool. They make use of like everything.
Mhm.
I would love to like do a food tour in China if China ever calmed down.
With that, Mr. Edgeworth, I bid you farewell. I shall be seeing you again later.
Where's Gumshoe?
But she faked it.
She did? What?
Yeah, that's
So
what she
he
said.
would. So he would
Because
come
he-
out.
Yeah,
She messaged him from Gumshoe's account.
That's
yeah.
fine.
She,
'Cause she
she
knew.
stole his flip phone.
April 6th.
I gotta pee. I'll be right back.
Okay.
All right. Well, then you know what? Kudos to Marin. We got through a whole scene.
A whole scene.
I'm impressed. How are you doing, Soupy?
I'm doing all right.
How
How
do
about you?
I'm curious. What? I'm enjoying Our Flag Means Death.
Mhm.
I don't think it's that funny. That's
I think it's funny. It's just like I feel like some things could be like developed better,
yes.
like certain characters and certain like relationships between characters. But I'm liking like the development between Steed and Blackbeard so far.
that's the highlight. of
and that's
the
like the
show,
main
yeah.
draw.
Yeah, and it's a good element of the show, and I'm definitely like on board with the show because of those characters, and I like that it's a unique little sort of bright, sunny show about
I'm back.
this.
Welcome
back. I don't find myself enjoying the humor of the show. Like the fact that there's a character that's like, I'm a pirate and I talk like this. It's like that's stupid. That's not funny to me.
That's just a guy with a speech impediment. I didn't think that was a joke.
They're obviously using that as a funny character quirk. Like it's not. They don't.
What
just
if that is how
randomly-
that guy speaks, though?
No, if that is true, then obviously I've made a judgment there. But I don't necessarily think that that's the case.
Yeah, I don't know because I'm not familiar with that actor. But yeah, I don't know.
I'm just not a fan of that gag. If it's not meant to be a gag, then I have obviously misjudged it. But it certainly seems
I mean,
to
to
be.
be honest, I'm really not paying that much attention to that guy personally.
Same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like it. I think. I mean, yeah. Like I'm not a fan of that voice being like this is like a funny character voice, but like I don't think they're using it as a joke. The joke with that guy is that he's obviously never worked with Blackbeard.
Yeah.
But I did think it was nice that like, he's got the cleft lip and the lisp, and he's the one that like is getting with the cute writer guy.
Hmm.
Spoilers.
Okay.
Anyway, April 6th, detention center holding cell.
You get back in there right now.
All right. Wow, that's us. We're in jail. It's just like A Way Out all over again.
We need to put hair on that toilet, and Toilet Phoenix will be the anniversary present. You will be Toilet Phoenix, Martin. And when you speak, the lid will be up, and when you are quiet, the lid will be down.
Hell yeah. So I can't examine whatever this is. Oh, I can. Okay.
Oh, I see a network error on the stream.
Oh,
I
network
just need to
error?
reload it.
I think you just
I
need
don't
to
see
reload it.
Hold on.
anything.
The Windows sound was
Okay, I
from the streaming
refreshed and
computer.
it's okay.
I
Cool.
apologize if you heard a Windows sound. It
Weird.
was from my my computer.
I mustn't neglect my personal appearance just because I'm in a holding cell. A
That's
bitch
why I'm
has
doing
to
the squats.
I will never sit as long as I am still in prison. Prosecutor or not, this is my personal duty. I need to start thinking that way. I'm like, am I even leaving the house today? Why should I bathe for a week? Huh? My collar is slightly bent. There. A well-groomed appearance reflects a well-groomed mind. Yeah, you're certainly fucking grooming your brain, aren't you? Of any and all constructive thought. From here on, I'll
sorry.
need to focus on my appearance more than ever.
The menu is still here.
There's a dining menu sitting on the desk. It seems I can get food delivered if I pay for it. Good thing I'm rich. Let's see. $20 for a grilled cheese. Moldy white bread lunch set. Switch to moldy whole wheat bread for an extra $1. Well, that's a fucking steal.
The Azalmagia, thank you for the 5 bits. I may be in prison, but that doesn't mean I can't look damn good doing it. Edgewood.
Edgeworth is like, usually I have to grow my own mold.
Or pay extra for the bread and the mold separately. Oatmeal and grits set meal for a limited time. Get extra gruel at no additional cost. Oh, Von Karma used to charge me extra for gruel.
I looked him up, by the way. That
Wow.
guy does not talk like that naturally, so he's putting on a voice.
Okay. Thank goodness I'm not hungry right now.
But he is thirsty.
I mean, as are we all. Oh my god. Somebody told me, I say somebody, it was Dilphosaur. Dilphosaur fucking told me that Zagreus is 5'11" from Hades, and Zagreus is like the shortest character in the game.
Oh, so they're all taller than that?
Yeah!
Oh.
Meg is at least a full head taller than him, and Thanatos is taller than that. I think, or maybe Meg is taller than Thanatos. I don't know. Either way, everyone was making fun of Zagreus for being a short king, but this motherfucker's almost as tall as I am. So
Celebrate
I'm just
him on
like,
Manlet Monday.
yeah, I'm just like, I need to find Hades and he needs to make me disappear under him. Just sit on me, like all 20 feet of you, and I'll just be like, I no longer exist. Where are the tops? There's a poster on the wall next to the toilet. We are currently out of toilet paper. Well, fuck. Please be prepared if you wish to use the toilet. Well, good thing I have this extra cravat. What does it mean by be prepared?
Demon, thank you for bonking Marin.
Hi.
Just because.
Yeah. No, that was fully deserved, but you know,
Yes.
can you blame me?
No.
I'm 6 feet tall. If I hear that the shortest person is 5'11", and this is the second time in my life that I have heard that, I go feral. I very rarely look up at other people. There are thick bars placed securely on the window. That reminds me, I watched a movie that had iron bars just like these.
What? What the fuck? What? What's
Just
he
one, though.
talking about? Well, this is one of the strangest things he's ever said.
I am a human man that has thoughts and a heart and 2 livers.
What? He watched a movie?
I watched a movie
kidneys.
once.
I watched a movie.
He watched a movie that had iron bars. Just what is he fucking talking about?
Someone's like, "Hey, Edward, do you like movies?" And he's like, "Yeah, I like movie."
I've seen movie.
My
I've seen
hobbies are
movie.
watching a movie.
Rock Rule, and thank you for the 10 bits. When we eventually get through all the Ace Attorney games, I'm going to miss LK's silent screams for help through the camera. Now, you say this like if we play anything else, there won't be as much thirst.
Yeah.
Yeah, because aren't we planning on Final Fantasy next? So I'm sure we'll
Final
have
Fantasy, we
many
could
more.
play, there was also Ghost Trick, but I don't know how horny you're going to
Oh,
be for
Ghost
those.
Trick is part of Ace Attorney in my heart. Yeah.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, consider that kind of like the Ace Attorney universe.
The spiritual successor, if you'll forgive the pun.
What movie did he watch?
The Man in the Iron
Oh,
Bars.
hey, here we go.
It was about a plan to escape a prison by filing down the iron bars. It was called Chicken Run.
Is he talking about, yeah, is he talking about The Great Escape?
No, they didn't file down
They
the bars in the
didn't.
Great
So what is he talking about?
Maybe The Rock? I don't know. Of
The
course, I
Rock.
wouldn't do
They
such
broke
a thing.
into the Alcatraz.
Did they?
Yeah, that was
Oh.
Into the
they
Alcatraz.
did.
Why did they break into Alcatraz?
Because there was something there, right? I didn't see the movie.
They broke in so they could break out.
Yeah, didn't they break into Alcatraz in The Rock? Somebody in the
I
chat.
don't
Never
know.
seen it.
All I know is that Alcatraz is a prison, and prisoners are usually in prison and want to get out of prison, and that Alcatraz is a prison.
You got a great
and
butt.
the Rock is Alcatraz.
Vampiro, thank you for the 5 bits. What was it like in prison? Prison Edgeworth.
It was terrible. He got the gruels
The
and the
Dementors.
Dementors.
Papa Boris, thank you for resubscribing for 11 months there. Hey Martin, not sure if you plan to continue Season 0 abridged, but in case you do, I will say that the Ferris wheel bomber is voiced by Frieza's Japanese VA. I think you know what to do with that info if you ever get to that point. Also, I love you. Well, thank you, Papa Boris. It's very kind of you. Hearts. And I would like to get more Season 0 done eventually. It's just I would like to also get the mainline series finished too. That's my main focus.
Hmm.
You said this?
Mm-hmm. No. Even if I had one, I still wouldn't do it.
Or would I?
Or would I?
But the movie.
I love movie.
They did it in movie.
That's
movie
right.
made by director.
The Bedinsis says
With actor in it.
The Rock is about a bunch of tourists being taken hostage on Alcatraz, and 2 guys must go in to rescue them. So
I
maybe the hostages filed down their
see.
bars, but I don't know about that.
You know, something we learned the last time we were at Alcatraz is that it is like sacred native land, and like they used to have protests, like indigenous protests on Alcatraz.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that was really interesting.
Yeah.
I didn't know that at all.
I've still never
and-
been, even though I live here.
Oh,
We
you
should go.
I mean, yeah,
I
it
do
was
want to
pretty
sometime,
neat.
but it was like closed down for a while because of the pandemic, which was like
Right.
That's
like because I moved here like right before that, so
My mom grew up on Alcatraz. She was born in San Francisco, and her dad was
really?
a prison guard. Yeah, and
Wow.
so she first 6 months of her life were spent in the family quarters on Alcatraz. So it's-
what'd she do that young to get arrested?
Well, her dad was a prison guard, but I'm pretty sure she did not pay the bill to be born. So she just had to get locked up.
Rookie mistake.
Didn't have any of that baby money.
Gotta get that baby money.
Papa Boris, I'm going to read your quote because it's a DBZ abridged quote, although it's not my kind of humor. Thank you for the 10 bits. Hi, I'm Nappa, and I'll do my best Nappa for you. Here we go.
Hi, I'm Nappa, and this is Edgeworth. He was a prison bitch. Don't drop the soap, Edgeworth.
Sounds more like one of Marge's sisters when I'm doing that.
I like it. The voice.
Hey,
It's a.
I'm going to have to save that for a character later.
It's a simple bed. I don't expect it to be very comfortable to sleep on. Your Nappa kind of sounds like Beavis.
hey, yeah, hey, Vegeta.
If it were Detective Gumshoe, he'd probably snore loudly while sleeping like a log.
That means
because
that
he has
Edgeworth-
sleep apnea.
That means Edgeworth has been in a position where he's seen Gumshoe sleeping.
They probably went on a stakeout together. Oh no, I may never get a chance to work with him again. He's sad about it.
Hey, pal. Gotta do a piece of business. Gotta get you out of the ring. Gonna wrestle.
Russell.
Gonna wrestle.
He's a mastodon.
We don't make. We're not a wrestling company. We make movies.
What are tacos?
Anyway.
However, this is the path I chose. I won't regret it.
Ryrie Krieger, thank you for the 5 bits. I think it's a pretty good impression. I bet Taco would love your impression, lol. Oh, I feel bad. He's probably heard the Nappa impressions a billion times.
I mean, he
We
definitely
have.
has, because we have. I just remember there was one time we were sitting at our table at a con, and there were 3 dudes hanging out. I don't even know if Team 4-Star was
No,
nearby, but
they
there were
weren't.
3 or... Yeah, there were 3 dudes hanging out in front of our booth, just far enough away for us to
Shouting.
hear them, shouting DBZ abridged quotes and singing Jita, 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 and I just remember taking a video of myself looking haunted while there were just bodiless Nappa voices everywhere. Oh, cons. There's a poster hanging in the hallway. The dice and slice game. Roll the dice and decide your daily menu. Gross. The dice and slice game has been canceled due to the warden's arrest. We sincerely apologize to everyone who was looking forward to it. Oh my god! I just realized that this is the reason why Phoenix and Edgeworth could all be in the prison together with Callisto!
How did you just realize this?
I just realized this.
How did you just realize this?
I gotta rewrite everything.
As soon as it happened, I was like, Marin must be having all kinds of brainstorms right now.
Yeah, well, that would imply that my brain actually works correctly right now, which it does not.
Volcanic, thank you for the 10 bits. In the next episode of Professor Leda Ton versus Penis Wright, Miles Edgingworth finds himself in jail for actually committing the DL sex incident.
Mm.
That sounds like a very old school Adult Swim show.
Or just like a porno, like any porno.
Yeah.
Just a porn. Papa Boris, thank you for bonking Marin. And Papa Boris, sorry, that was you. Papa Boris, thank you for the 5 bits. It was Ghost Nappa. Of course it was.
Mm-hmm.
It's always Ghost Nappa. Did you say this?
We sincerely apologize to everyone who was looking forward to it. There's no need to apologize for canceling such a silly game.
Edgeworth.
I haven't played a game since I was a child.
Another visitor?
Listen to these footstep sound effects. That's new for Phoenix Wright games, right?
Yeah.
Hoo-ha.
Where my boyfriend?
I guess the visitor was actually Manuel from at the cinema because he showed up.
He just rounds the corner and goes, "Hoo-ha."
Hoo-ha. Papa
He's
Boris,
hanging out with Burns.
thank you for redeeming the hoo-ha.
It seems you're all right. I'm relieved for now.
You know, this is kind of touching.
You're gross. Nasty. Mr. Moist.
Like, I thought I heard a squelching noise.
You look a little down, Kay. Please cheer up.
Azulmagi.
Karashiro.
Can
Azulmagi.
you cheer the fuck up for once?
Azulmagi, thank you for the 5 bits. Stop being so offensively moist.
You didn't do anything wrong. I guarantee it. Just like the
Please.
men's warehouse.
I guarantee it.
Please, just accept it. I'm a murderer.
That's not true. Why won't you believe in yourself? Also, Bendisis, my mother doesn't exist.
What
I
should
don't
I
like women.
What should I believe in? I mean, there's nothing.
Basically, I just turned my mother inside out and was born the way I am now. Came out with a full head of hair and cravat
All
and
right.
everything. Single dad Gregory Edgeworth wasn't ready for such an intense pregnancy. Wait, was he pregnant? Maybe Gregory Edgeworth was pregnant.
Was he pregnant?
Did he get pregnant? There's nothing to believe in? That's not true.
I'm starting to doubt that, Edgeworth.
Before you lost your memories, you literally jumped into my life.
Derek Anthony.
I have theories. Oh, sorry, go
No,
ahead.
you go.
I was gonna say I have theories about Miles Edgeworth's mother, but it's squarely in Ace Attorney conspiracy theory territory.
Oh, what is it?
Give us,
What
give
is
us.
it?
Misty Faye.
What? all right, I'm listening. You think that? Well, I want to know what's going on here.
I think that probably, like, way back when, Misty Faye and Gregory Edgeworth probably hooked up, and then
And
Mr.
that's how
Faye
he
was-
knew that
was
there
like,
was a
I'm
medium.
pregnant and it's a boy, and like boys are really accepted in Kuraian society.
Oh, right.
And then Gregory Edgeworth was like, well, I'll just take him to the city, and I'll
So they
raise him
had
as a single dad.
They had a child out of wedlock,
Yes.
and she passed Edgeworth along to be safe.
Yes.
All right,
Interesting.
I like it.
Derek Anthony, thank you for the 10 bits. Now I'm expecting someone to say hello, Edgeworth, and it turns out to be Maya in the next cell over. And Volcanic Cash Soap, thank you for the 10 bits. Blaze actually uses the pronoun boku in most of his speaking statements in the Japanese version.
Ew.
Dude has a bit of a strange young boy complex, which never translated over to this version of the game.
Yeah, there's I think Watashi is neutral, Atashi is like feminine, and then there's Ore and Boku, and Boku is like for young boys, and Ore is like for shitheads. So yeah, the fact that like a 50-year-old man is calling himself Boku, that's like if Gant came up to you and was talking in baby talk, you know?
No.
Like, oh, who wants to go swimming with me?
I need to
Who wants to swim me?
Hello, Mr. Judge.
I'm just a baby. I don't have any money.
I don't have any money. As a result, your words and actions have become engraved in my memories.
Hirokage, you've only really missed the fact that Edgeworth is in prison. He briefly had a conversation with Justine Courtney, and that was very cryptic. We didn't understand what she was going for, and now Kay has shown up at the prison cell.
Also, Magia pointed out that Kaiba uses Ore. So that's a good example. That's the mark that you left behind. How can you call that nothing?
Thank you, Nifroth, for the raid there. I'm giving you a shout out there. You were playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. Welcome to all the raiders. I hope you guys had a fun, fantastic stream over there with the Yu-Gi-Ohs. We're currently playing some Ace Attorney Investigations 2, the fan translation. And feel free to stick around. We're sort of just talking shit over the game. But if you want to move on, obviously that's cool too. But thank you so much for the raid, sir. Hope the investigation's going well. It's going as well as can be expected, considering we're in jail right now.
We're in jail, and we watched a movie that had iron bars.
We watched a
Apparently.
movie.
Movie has been seen.
We watched movies.
And Duskbringer, thank you for the 5 bits. Maya in next cell. Oh, hi, Mr. Edgeworth.
Yeah. What are you in for today? I believe in your innocence. That's why you must believe in yourself as well.
Maya's like, have you had the moldy sandwich? It's so good.
Thank you. Asian guy of today, thank you for the follow. But It's no use. Look at all the misfortune I brought upon you. If you can, please forget it all. Your memories of Kay Faraday. I'm not a fan of, like, sad Kay.
Hey,
Yeah.
Jeff Dead Out, thank you for following. It's like, the things I like about her are just completely gone now.
And it's forever.
Oh, it is?
No.
Oh.
yeah, she's never gonna come back or be herself ever
I
again.
mean, she's never really gonna come back.
You know, this takes me back. In my youth, I too was a gallant something.
Is this the kind of justice that the PIC seeks?
The Azalmagia, thank you for the 5 bits. Can we call Sad K nay?
Nay. Nay, we cannot.
Justice, huh? I wonder,
This man, what is he planning?
can I burn it?
I don't like this. Why is he pushing things forward so forcefully?
Eh,
It seems all too unnatural. Is there a hidden agenda?
Should
Derek,
have let him do Molotov cocktails.
Derek Anthony, thank you for the 10 bits. That would be a funny way to have a Maya and Phoenix cameo. Have Maya in the next cell and have Phoenix come to defend her, and he also sees Edgeworth in the cell.
Just like, oh shit, hey, Edgeworth.
Oh, hey, what up?
There's no time left. It's all or nothing now.
Well then, I must take my leave.
Hold it!
Oh, a prisoner said, hold it. I'd better stop what I'm doing. What? How did he take us?
farted us. To the bitch dimension!
There is no prison in the chess dimension. I'm a free man.
Do you see walls here? No matter how you look at it, Kay's arrest was unnatural.
These chess pieces are huge, just like in that one movie I saw.
Just like in movie. Movie 2.
There's more than one movie? There must
Well,
be
there's the
something
sequel.
behind it. Movie 1, movie 2. There must be something behind it.
Edgeworth sees movie 23 and is like, hang on, I haven't seen the others yet. Rock Rulin, thank you.
There's no continuity here.
Rock Rulin, thank you for the 10 bits. I'm just saying each time someone in a high position like Blaze has tried to get a case resolved as quickly as possible like this, they've usually been the real murderer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're onto
I think
something.
that's a pretty safe bet.
And Derek Anthony VTuber, thank you for the 10 bits. I wonder how many accidental fires he starts with that lighter. 0 accidental. He means to start
0,
all
because
of
he
them.
keeps putting them out with his moistness.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah,
He is a one-man fire department.
he's mocking the fire.
I have all of these. Hey, I'm a busy man, you know. I'm kind of a big deal, you see. I trust this won't take up too much of my time.
Many leather-bound books. My library smells of rich mahogany.
Mahogany.
In order to make it out of this situation, I must break through his defenses.
Go to bake through my defenses.
Yes, I'm very baked. There are
Hot
plenty
boxing in
of...
the chess dimension.
Yeah, how do you think we got here? There are plenty of things I want to ask, but my time is limited. First, I'll ask about why he rushed the arrest. I have no intention of letting him push me around, and I will overcome this difficult situation.
Logic chess, begin.
Begin!
All right.
Why did you rush your arrest? Why did you rush your arrest? I would like a clear explanation.
Derek Anthony, thank you for the 10 bits. I don't know why, but he reminds me of Scar in The Lion King. Interesting.
Explanation? What are you talking about?
Because he's got a mane.
All right.
Don't play dumb with me. You clearly did not follow the proper procedures.
Volcanic, thank you for the 10 bits. I imagine Blaze actually sounding like Dr. Teeth from the Muppets. Is that the guy who plays piano?
I don't remember Dr. T.
He's the part of the band, right?
Okay. Maybe you should pipe down a bit. Do you even know the position you're in? I have this.
I'm a prisoner.
Wait and see.
I'll wait and see. Derek Anthony, thank you for the 10 bits. Blaze's look and his personality. Oh, the scar, I see.
Suppose we let the criminal escape. What do you think will happen?
What will happen?
You sussy little baka. I would be made to take responsibility, you see? I do hope you understand. I'm just a little baby.
I don't have any money.
Wait and see.
Yeah.
If he's playing with
I'm
this
just gonna
wire
set
like
this
that.
thing on fire. Just...
It would be funny if they portrayed the whole his whole like young guy persona thing in Japanese as
I'm
him
a little
just
babe.
using like a lot of like Gen Z jokes.
Like
That
what?
is lit.
Damn, Daniel.
That's poggers.
Just take
Quite
my
fun.
advice and stay out of this if you know what's good for you.
I can't wait.
Follow me on
I-
TikTok.
I can't wait for it to like get dated immediately, even
Right.
after they write it, and then the game comes out 3 years later, and everyone's like, "This is so cringe." I refuse. Kay is innocent.
You know, this is so pitiful. It brings me to tears. Why
Well,
won't you
stop
just...
crying. There's too much
I
water.
can't. Everything is so sad. Why won't you just give up? Things were finally going well.
Derek Anthony, VTuber, thank you for the 10 bits. Is Blaze also wearing a skin-tight shirt with his abs sticking out like that? Well, I think he's got an undershirt on.
Yeah, I feel like it's got to be one of those ab shirts.
Yeah.
I think it's the second option.
Mm-hmm.
Things were going well, you say? That's a strange way to put it.
That's sus, as the kids say.
It almost sounds as if you personally wanted Kay to be arrested. Far more than necessary. Haven't you lost your impartiality?
Oh, okay, Mr. Impartial. You're always impartial, aren't you, Edgeworth?
To that man.
Ugh. You think so? That certainly wasn't my intention, this devastation, you see? Edgeworth,
My boy.
you're reading too much into it.
He skillfully avoided the issue.
So skillfully.
However, I still have some serious doubts about Kay's arrest. Next, I shall ask him if the investigation was sufficient. I can't miss even the tiniest piece of information. That's the only way to break through this situation.
I picked a random one.
It's hard to say that the investigation was sufficient. The arrest, was it under your authority?
My. Do I really look that important, you sussy little baka?
The Prosecutorial Investigation Committee Chairman. It's quite a prominent title.
Sure is. You can say that again.
Not that I care much for it.
That was rather blunt. I'm so shocked I could cry.
I'm sorry. Flattery was never my forte.
Derek Anthony, thank you for the 10 bits. I wonder with Blaze if the best was forced to be a prosecutor like Edgeworth kind of was with Von Karma. The little kid, the best, seems to be a lot more... I don't know. He seems to be sort of... He doesn't seem too unhappy. He seems to be pretty happy about... Although I guess Edgeworth was too.
If you keep talking like that towards me, you'll never get your prosecutor's badge back, you know?
I think
wait.
I don't need my badge.
Or... Let me make this clear right now. I do not live for the sake of my badge. Status means nothing to me. I'm fucking rich. Do you understand?
Dear, my horsey. Young, so young.
HK West 1996, thank you for the follow.
Let me teach you something as your senior in life. What you're saying right now It's far too naive, you see.
The look in his eyes has changed.
I think we're annoying him on purpose, maybe.
Oh, I see.
He might respond differently to some of my questions now.
So he's fired up, so he's going to be more likely to lose his temper and say something.
Yeah.
This is my chance!
Can see. How long did you
Try
investigate?
the how long, yeah.
How much time was spent on the investigation?
Well, well. Aren't you an impertinent one, you sussy little bugger? Even someone like me is starting to get annoyed.
Oh, thank you, HK West. I appreciate that. I hope you're doing well.
What a coincidence. I feel the same way. Answer me. Was the investigation sufficient?
Young folks always live life in the fast lane. That's why I like to bully them.
Oh.
Hmm?
He likes bullying young people.
I do. You'll regret this soon enough.
As a fellow young person.
That was my divorce papers.
Oh, that's not how you divorce someone.
How do you
I
bully?
think wait and see.
I'll wait and see.
I'm gonna bully you.
I'm the bully.
I am the bully. You poop head. Dots.
Poophead? You sure are quiet. Are you scared?
Ridiculous. I was just thinking about my next strategy. On how to extract information from a weepy old man.
You should show some remorse, you know. Don't you get it? I hold your fate in my hands. That was an old Garfield comic.
Care about fate.
I
When
think
did
we're
you get
I think we're waiting and seeing again, just so that he, just so that he, just starts talking.
In any case, even if you obtain some information, there's nothing you can do. Just give up already. Date
I
by.
refuse.
Mind if I ask why?
'Cause I don't wanna.
You can ask.
It's simple. The truth is fading away. That's all there is to it.
Derek Anthony, thank you for the 10 bits. I keep waiting for him to set one of the chess pieces on fire with the lighter. Same. I'm expecting that.
I see. I'm starting to understand what kind of person you are. But you know, it's all useless. It's enough to make me cry. Give it up. That girl's guilt has already been decided.
Decided?
I think so.
That's strange. The way you said that, it almost sounds like it was decided from the very beginning.
Girl,
Bitch.
what are you trying to say?
Her arrest was
Oh
planned.
my god, look at
Yeah.
his abs.
Yeah, no, that's what we were talking about with the shirt earlier.
Yes, it's clearly unnatural.
Much like your abs.
Your abs.
Much like your abs. I must have been having an ADD moment when that
Oh,
was
you're
happening.
fine.
Everything is progressing as if Kay's guilt was predetermined.
What is this, pro wrestling?
Wasn't Kay's arrest planned from the start?
A lot of, the pauses, I feel like, could have been eliminated.
Very translating.
Derek Anthony, thank you for the 10 bits. Is he going to release...
Is he going to release the hounds on K or something?
He could. Mash.
I see. That's an interesting theory. But I don't have time to indulge in your flights of fancy, you know. Why don't we put an end to this silly conversation?
The curses! He's trying to get away. Before that, I must find out if the arrest was lawful.
As Omagi, thank you for the 50 bits. Chess dimension music intensifies. Awesome chess dimensions done quick.
It's still very faint, but I'm
beginning to see the path to the truth. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba. I can't let this opportunity slip by. Here we go. I still have more to ask of you.
Yeah, I believe so, yeah.
Please wait. Shotomate Kurasai. There's still something I want to ask you.
I've grown weary of our little tete-a-tete. Please,
Stop talking about my tats.
please keep it short, okay?
Rock Rulin, thank you for the 10 bits. Whatever Blaze is planning would probably go off without a hitch if he just walked away right now.
Yeah, they never do, though.
I gotta stay and
Ego.
talk to this guy.
Ego is a...
It would be rude to walk away.
What's the basis?
I think what's the basis?
If I put together what you have told me up until now,
And Koku no Megami, thank you for the 5 bits. Chess Dimension, real life, Chess Dimension real fast, like pose.
just to mention gonna punch babies.
Go punch a baby.
I cannot help but say there is no basis for Kay's arrest.
I feel like the chess dimension takes place in whatever realm the bonus stage in Sonic 2 took place. Just want to see a hedgehog and a fox running by.
Just like in the background.
Yeah.
Yes, yes. I understand, you see. But you know, it doesn't really matter either way. You can't overturn her arrest.
Derek Anthony, thank you for the 10 bits. With how much this guy weeps, I'm surprised that he's not dehydrated.
There's an IV off screen.
How irresponsible. Do you still claim to be a man of the law?
My, those are some harsh words, you know. You know, you're starting to make me a little angry.
I'll say even harsher words. I'll say the F word. Are we waiting?
God
waiting.
damn it! I think
Yes.
wait and see.
Dots. For fuck's sake.
Apologies.
Bless you.
You see, to be honest, I really can't answer all of your questions, you know. And that's just the position I'm in, you see. I'm a busy man, you know.
Aren't you just pretending to be busy?
Golden Nova, Yu-Gi-Oh! Thank you so much for the raid with a party of 7 there. Shout out to Golden Nova, YGO. I assume you were playing Master Duel. Thank you so much for the raid there. I hope you guys had a good stream. Derek Anthony, thank you for the 10 bits. Is he going to turn into the Hulk now? I'm here for it.
Like working hard or hardly working.
Yes. That's cruel, you know. This old chunk of coal has been working like a dog. Release the hounds.
TTVKC, thank you for the follow. And Kale Dragon, thank you for the follows there. Appreciate it.
Pretending... No, wait.
You okay, Phil? She's woken herself up.
Pretending. Just what do you think that would accomplish?
I think you don't want to talk about it.
Yeah.
Red Eyes Jacolo, thank you for the follow.
You don't want to talk about the case. Isn't that why you're trying to get away from this place?
Oh, how sad. Yes, how sad indeed. Do you really suspect little old me?
I do suspect you, and I'm confident about it. There was clearly no basis for Kay's arrest.
My. Have you forgotten? Wasn't there evidence? The mask, the letter, and the corsage all were found in the girl's possession. Not to mention, she even confessed. All of this serves to prove her crime.
That's...
Any objections?
Oh, wait and see?
Wait.
I think wait and see.
Wow. You bet I'll object.
You betcha.
You see?
Oh, yeah.
You have no response.
It's true, I have no objections. Although there is one point that bothers me. This man seems awfully familiar with the evidence.
That's probably because he had them stored in that room above the PIC chamber thing.
remember everything without
going
missing
on?
a beat.
What's
That
up, bro?
intrigues me. This could be a useful clue.
I still have more to ask? Or K is not the
Yeah.
culprit?
K is not the culprit.
Gotta hurry.
Which one?
I still have more to ask you.
Okay.
Chotap Mata, there's still something I want to ask you.
Code red territory.
Code red.
I've grown
We already
weary,
did this.
etc.
Who made the
Who made the
decision?
decision?
Who was the one who made the decision to arrest her?
I was the decider. Well, can't say I remember. Growing old is a terrible thing, you see. My memory's not what it used to be, you know?
Perhaps I should use that clue.
Ba ba ba.
Don't play dumb with me. Didn't you remember all of the evidence in full detail just now? Stop pretending to be a forgetful old man when things aren't getting going your way.
Things
Getting
aren't
going.
getting going.
Yeah. Now then, who was the one who made the decision to arrest her?
I see. You're a sharp one, aren't you? You know, I wish my son could learn from you or from anyone. Because he's a real buck-up.
Like father, like son, and I am not interested in your son. Who made the decision for the arrest?
You're a bad man, you know. Don't you already know? The one who ordered her arrest.
Obviously, it was you or Judge.
I think so.
You stupid fuck. It was you. I'm certain of it.
Ugh. Ouch! You make it sound like I committed some kind of injustice.
Yeah?
Guess I'll have to clear that up. My honor's at stake here, you see. Very well. I'll continue to play along with you until you are satisfied.
I'll never be satisfied. What is the most crucial? What is the most crucial here is
Movie.
movie. How much this man knows about this case. If I can get him to reveal that,
Oh, thank God.
Oh, we got our Baja Blast back.
oh, I'm thirsty.
Free refills.
We were thirsty. Thank God this isn't
We must be down at the Taco
socialist
Bell.
hell United Kingdom with no free refills. It's do or
Is that
die.
true? There's
Yeah.
no free
Oh, yeah,
refills
no-
in the UK?
I don't know if
No.
it's specific to the UK, but it's no free refills.
Well, Europe. Yeah.
Oh, fuck
Outside
that.
of the US, it is uncommon to find.
God
free
bless
refills.
America, you know?
God bless America.
I can go to McDonald's and I can sit there all day and I can have all the Diet Coke I want till I die.
For
So-
$5.
For $1.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
It's
God
do
bless
or
America,
die.
baby.
Let's get the toddler-sized drink,
What's that?
sized to
No,
an actual
At,
toddler.
at McDonald's, yes, an actual toddler. That would be acceptable. But like all the drinks are $1. Well, the
Yeah.
soda.
It's do or die. I could overcome this. I'll reach the truth.
You and I do or die. Wait till I sally in on a stallion with the first black battalion. Have another shot.
The suspect. I'm
That's
so
the
tired.
Baja Blast talking.
Got my free refill. I'm ready to go. Regarding K.
At the void of that, thank you for the bit. Wait, yeah, ooh, sorry. Yeah, free refills is not a popular thing in the UK. Only place I know that does that is TGI Fridays.
You guys have TGI Fridays?
Weirdly, yes.
Wow.
And that's an American
I nev-
chain, so.
I don't know if I've ever been to a TGI Fridays.
Derek Anthony, thank you for the 10 bits. Ace Attorney, sponsored by McDonald's.
Sponsored by Diet Coke.
McDonald's. Send us the nugs. Haven't we had this
Yeah!
begging before? Where we begged them for nuggies and they left us on red. How do you know about that? About
We
her?
gotta start tweeting at them.
How much?
Martin, tweet at McDonald's and tell them to send us McNuggets.
This is every
The
day.
McNuggies father.
You
I require
have the
McNuggies.
power.
No, I don't. Mama is a dragon. Thank you for the 10 bits. Shake Shack do free refills too, but classic Coke isn't included because of our stupid sugar tax.
Oh,
But that-
interesting.
But do they have Diet Coke? That's all you need.
Yeah.
She is the suspect in this case, that's all I know, you see. Scouts on up.
Oh.
I don't have enough clues to proceed with this line of questioning. Maybe I should try another line of attack.
You seem to know quite a bit.
You seem pretty familiar with the case.
I'm a wise man, you know. I'm familiar with most things, you see. Bokuwa.
Gross. I don't think it was very wise of you to arrest Kay in this case because she's my weird little girl.
I'm going to burn your weird little girl.
Do not burn
No!
weird little girls.
That's a
Weird
bitch.
little girls are the backbone of our society.
He's
I'm
not
a
gonna
very
do it.
busy man. I can end this conversation anytime I want, you know, but I won't.
Do it.
Don't you forget
Yeah.
about that.
Yeah, Daddy, make me want it. Make me beg. Oh my God, when that one pirate started going, Daddy, I was like, whoa.
You know what I'm still thinking about?
What?
You wear fine things well.
Yeah, see, I think I mean, I understand what Martin is saying in that, like, he doesn't like the comedy and, like, he feels like it drags a little bit, but also, like,
I mean, the
I
first
like
few
that it's
episodes
not,
did.
I like that it's not necessarily just a comedy, you know?
I also like that it's not like in like a dialogue sense, like overly piratey.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I like that it's not even trying to be.
Yeah.
It's very anachronistic and yeah, it's a modern show that just happens to be in that setting.
This would have already been over if you had simply answered my questions.
Derek Anthony, thank you for the 10 bits. To be fair, Kay had this coming with all the thief talk and Yatagarasu talk. Ironically, she's not arrested for stealing, though.
Yeah, she's arrested for murder.
Volcanic, thank you for the 10 bits. So considering I came up with porn names for everyone else, we gotta definitely come up with one for Blaze. No, not really. Please don't do this.
Burning sensation.
Uh-huh.
What's his name? If you give me a proper answer, I won't take any more of your time. I will ask you once again, why are you so familiar with this case?
I read the case files, you see.
Oh.
Honestly, it was quite a drag, you know. But it's my job, so what could I do? Because of my position, you see. Can't just skip out on it. Well, I had some time to kill, so I read the whole thing, you see.
You just said you were busy.
I think maybe wait and see.
Okay.
Or no, I think you're right.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
Huh?
He'll
So
be
you've
fine.
grown silent? Does this mean I can go now?
Too passive.
My bad.
passive.
Too scary. Too scary.
Passive.
I got no intention of letting him push me around. I'm a big boy. I'm gonna overcome this difficult situation.
You know quite a bit, my friend.
Yeah,
I'm-
I know a lot.
we're
I got
gonna
a big
wait.
brain. I'm gonna burn things and look at you. Oh,
Who are you being right there?
Blaze.
Oh, right.
He's a baby. He doesn't
He's
have
a
any
baby.
money.
He doesn't have any money. He just got a lighter. You said you were
You
busy.
said you were busy?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You fucking idiot. Didn't you just say you were very busy?
Like an idiot would say.
Like an idiot would say. Aren't your faults slowly coming to light now?
No, the fault
Your
that I
true
wasn't
colours.
as busy as I said I was. Yes,
I'm gonna
way to destroy my character.
I'm gonna tweet about this conversation and cancel you on Twitter. If you
This guy
truly
said he
wish
was
to
busy.
If you truly wish to protect your position, I would advise you to rescind the arrest order.
You really are desperate, you know. That never say die attitude. It touches my heart. But you know, it's unfortunate that all your hard work was for naught. Because we discovered her unconscious body near the crime scene, you see.
Found her unconscious.
I think so, yeah.
This is the first I've heard of Kay's condition when she was found. She was unconscious in the storeroom.
That's right. The source of that information is classified, though.
This man knows things even I don't know.
Like how to talk to people.
Does he know the whole story behind this case? This could be a useful clue.
So about Kay.
I think so.
The suspect regarding
done
Kay. How
this.
much do you know about her?
The scout's on it.
Maybe I use that clue.
Don't you know?
Don't you know the whole story? Gotcha! Something you've said feels out of place. You know about things that the crime scene investigation never revealed. Why is that?
Derek Anthony, thank you for 10 bits, or how to make yourself guilty. Evening there, evil sea monkeys. Good to see you. Giving a good evening to Soupy, Marin, Malik T, Thief King Bakura, Rio Bakura, Dog Bakura, Little Yugi Muto, Melvin, and Chat. Thank you so much.
How much of the truth do you know?
Like the whole truth, nothing but the truth. You're making that forceful face again. You know, it kind of makes me want to do the same. Like this.
You could never copy me.
I don't care if you copy me.
You don't have these ass cheeks.
You really are a persistent one, you know. But I can admire that, you see. That ass cheeks.
I will take that as a compliment.
Can't you give it a rest already? At my age, my body's not as strong as it once was, you know. There is no one else who could be the culprit besides her. She was even given that much evidence to show that she committed the crime.
Given.
She was given evidence, you say? Odd choice of words. It almost sounds as if she did not possess them under her own will.
I see. You really do have a fine eye for the details, as expected of a former
You
prodigy.
have a fine eye for some obvious fuck-ups.
As expected of a former prodigy prosecutor. You've already found your answer, haven't you? I am listening, so go ahead and say it. There's no need to hold back.
I have finally wrenched open the heavy door to the truth! That door was a bitch. Now all that remains is to strike the final blow.
Kay is not the culprit.
Okay, it's not the culprit.
Kay is not the culprit.
Culprit Janai.
Culprit Janai.
My. That's a rather bold claim, you know. Anyone can shout objections at the top of their lungs, you see. Mr. Former prodigy prosecutor, current sussy little baka.
I shall break through this with that clue.
The Kool-Aid guy.
Kay was framed. The true culprit is pinning the blame on her. That is my answer.
Damn, son.
He's gonna be bald.
Yes. You're a clever one. It almost makes me feel bad that your prosecutor's badge was taken away, you know. Yes, it's as you say.
Checkmate.
Oh no, now I'm going to chess prison. You clever little baka.
You arrested Kay even when you knew of the existence of the true culprit? Don't toy with me. There's no way such an act would be tolerated.
You sure are green, you know. That's what a prosecutor is supposed to do. It will all work out. It will all work out fine if we make her guilty.
Who would desire such a resolution?
I know, 720 by 480. Weird. Weird choice. If I had to say, maybe the PIC. And also, maybe me, you know?
Not the chess prison, it's slightly more checkered than regular prison.
When I heard your words just now, I could barely hold back my tears, you know?
Tiffany Witcher, thank you for resubscribing for 10 months there. Hey Karibo, hope you're having a good stream. It's going pretty well so far. Let me give you a quick shout out, Tiffany. Everybody, Tiffany Witcher, great streamer, great charity streamer as well. You were playing Stranger of Paradise, Final Fantasy Origin. Well,
Did you
They
kill
charged
Chaos?
their JO crystals.
best of luck taking down Chaos.
When I heard you, I've said this. It was just so splendid, you see, and it burns me up inside. Burns, you know, you see. I'm not the most perfect piece of work, you know, so I can't forgive such youthfulness. You say the truth is important, but, you know, once you know the real value the truth holds, I wonder if you can still say the same thing.
What are you trying to say?
When you get to where I am, you can just create your own truths anytime you want.
Oh.
Hey, Faraday is the culprit. That was a truth that I simply manufactured out of thin air.
Ugh.
Good. Very good. That face, that expression.
He's doming us.
You are such a desperate one, you see. That's why I really wanted to bully you, you know.
I don't call
Dom
this
becomes the
bullying.
Dommy.
Yeah.
You see, even if you know the truth, there is simply nothing you can do. And that's the real value of truth. So shocking that it's to die for, you know?
Vampiro,
Hey,
thank you for
thanks for the
gifting a
super
sub
special
to Stella
awesome gift.
Coyote. I appreciate it.
Why won't you pursue the true culprit? How much of the truth do you know?
Do you understand now? The truth that you believe in is worthless, you see. Do you understand what I'm trying to tell you? Wallace, former prosecutor.
You.
Ooh, scary, scary. Scary little baka. You know, I guess the friends of a heinous criminal are also quite heinous themselves.
Rock Rulin, thank you for the 10 bits. I really hope Francisca has just been standing behind him the whole time. And Derek Anthony, thank you for the 10 bits. I know it won't happen, but it would be funny if Justine Courtney is just off screen listening to him confessing. You.
Blaze?
You.
Shakes fist.
And like this, you see, one more person will disappear before me. Here come the waterworks. These tears of mine just won't stop, you know.
Can't stop, won't stop.
Robot house.
Everything will be decided in today's deliberation. His innocence. I will definitely prove it.
Let's do it. Ooh, what the fuck?
Before we start this, can I go pee?
Yes, please.
Be right back.
Yeah.
This is a fascinating setup right here. Who's missing?
probably Justine
Oh, the one that died.
or Kay, yeah. Or no, I guess her name was Lisa.
Something.
Jill. Crane.
Jill Crane, that's right. And she's this one right here. Jill Crane, age 33, an attorney member of the PIC and Justine's colleague. So I think that's probably where she was going to be.
She looks like Mia, but with 20 more years
This
of
guy looks like Bill Maher.
self-loathing. I mean, if Bill Maher had black hair,
It looks grayish to me,
or really very any hair at all.
I suppose. I guess I'm thinking of a younger Bill Maher. Anyway, I like
Now he's just old and wrinkly.
I
and
like our red
self-satisfied.
biker like president of the PIC with his gold crown.
Yeah. Our Captain Midlife Crisis, as it were.
I kind of like that Kay's just sort of like, I'm looking over that way. I'm not really focused on what's going on. And there, of course, is the best himself.
Edgeworth. I love that Edgeworth has to angle his body to have his tush sticking out to one side at all times.
We got to show it off. Turn around, Edgeworth. Show it off. That's the noise I make as well when I see a nice butt.
Yes. I'm very tired.
I'm sorry. And here's Cliff Clavin from Cheers right here. John Ratzenberger making his cameo.
Oh.
Rory Karika, thank you for the 5 bits. Look at that Edgeworth butt. Ooh, indeed. Oh, shit. I didn't mean to click anything. I'm sure Soupy won't mind. Rory Karika, thank you for the 5. And I've clicked away from Edgeworth's butt. Thank you for the 5 bits, Rory Karika. That butt is a national treasure. Not showing it is a crime, punishable by a 10-hour baby shark session, says Red Eyes Jacobo.
Wow. That is quite the intense punishment system.
Super, super intense. And Volcanic, thank you for the 10 bits. Supreme Court. Yeah. Vampiro, thank you for the 5 bits. You've deprived Soupy of Edgeworth's butt, LK. Look, if Soupy hasn't had enough Edgeworth butt in their life at this point, I don't think losing that moment. I'm sure that Soupy can do without.
I don't know.
Quorum. Quorum is a word that I always have to look up.
Quorum is like a minimum.
It's like a minimum number of people agreeing, right?
Well, a minimum amount of people present within a vote for it to be considered valid.
Okay.
We actually have to meet a quorum on the committee that I'm seated on. That's why I know the word.
Does that make sense? I know it from cats. Proto Badger. Thank you, Stolas. Speaking of terrifying things. Terrifying furry things. Thank you, Stolas. Almond5678, thank you for the 10 bits. Can one have enough Edgeworth butt? Judging by Edgeworth's butt, I would say no.
I mean,
there's plenty of it.
It depends on what pair of pants he's wearing. I think
he only ever wears the one pair of pants.
Well, okay, yes. In the video game, he only ever wears one pair of pants. But if Edgeworth were a man, a flesh and blood man, with multiple you know,
that
he'd
would
probably
be gay
have
love
good
making.
pairs of pants. Well, yes, that as well. There'd probably be good pairs of pants and bad pairs of pants.
Thank you, Almond5678, for cashing in the gay lovemaking. I love my love of cats as well, Ribbonfly. Volcanic, thank you for the 10 bits. Guilty of assassination. That's how I want to go out. Be assassinated. And Derek Anthony, thank you for the 10 bits. Too bad the Yu-Gi-Oh! Redeems aren't on. How often would we hear, I gotta get in there after that frame? And Mazabi94, thank you for the bit. 10-hour baby shark, that's rookie hours when you have a toddler. Oh, is it a kid? Welcome back.
Vampiro asks an important question. What kind of panties does Edgeworth wear? And I think this comes back to what pants is Edgeworth wearing? Because Edgeworth seems like the kind of man who would care about panty lines, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But
the Roji Panty Complex.
I have heard, or I've started seeing, I guess they're kind of like jock straps. I don't know, but they've got exposed asses. And it's just like little elastic things that wrap around the backs of your butt cheeks. And then they hold like a loincloth in the front. And that's it.
I would believe he wears a loincloth, to be honest.
Yeah, like I could see him wearing something like that because he wants his ass to be free. But also I could see him wearing just a good old-fashioned thong, flashing a whale tail if he manages to bend over and flip his little jacket
panels up in the back.
Because, like, I don't think, like, that one figure with his, like, extremely defined ass crack, I don't think
Exactly.
if he was wearing normal underwear, he'd get that kind of definition.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it comes down to the pants. So when he's wearing his, like, Phoenix Wright is in court and I need to show him that I am on my game and distract him with my ass, that's when the thong X hyper crack tailored pants come out. Like, those are just poured onto him. That's
yeah.
actually just body paint, I
Mhm.
think.
That's just sprayed on.
Yeah. He just walks in with the jacket, the cravat, and no pants. They're just painted legs. And they're really skinny.
And he's like, hello, right?
Yeah. I don't think he would, Derek Anthony, I appreciate the opinion. And, I think perhaps there might be a time where Edgeworth could go commando, but I don't know if Edgeworth would feel safe with his dick just out. It would move.
That's why I think the jock strap is probably, like,
Exactly.
seems most likely.
It supports everything, but it
Hoo-ha.
also contains everything.
Yeah.
We don't want to see an outline of any sort of shape.
Hoo-ha.
We don't want to see any sort of movement in the crotchal region. Unless he's wearing, like, sweatpants, and again, Phoenix Wright is in the area. But
He just happens to be jogging out past Phoenix's apartment.
it's like, I'm going commando today.
I'll show him what he's missing.
Ooh.
Oversolar, thank you for redeeming the hoo-ha. And Derek Anthony, thank you for the 10 bits. Oh, he doesn't wear any. And Voided
Yes.
thank you for the bit. I remember that what Americans call Y-fronts are nicknamed ball stranglers over here in the UK.
Y-front.
What is a Y-front?
Yeah, Americans don't call things Y-fronts. That is the UK term, as far as I know.
Yeah.
Volcanic ash.
Is that just what people from the UK think Americans call it?
Probably.
I still don't know what
call
it
them
refers to.
briefs over here, I believe.
Oh,
Oh, really?
briefs?
Yeah, that's
Like underwear?
underwear. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, those are just briefs.
Yeah, but a brief is like a specific kind of cut.
Oh, shit. Now I just found what he wears.
What?
Okay, hold on.
I'm sorry. What? Oh no.
Oh.
Ooh, I want these. Yes.
Add to cart.
No, I definitely want a pair of these.
Volcanic
This
ash.
is what I was
Anyway,
thinking
what was I
of.
looking for?
This is exactly what I was thinking of.
Volcanic ash soap. Thank you for the 10 bits. Manhood von Karma and Fanny Siska von Karma. That's much ruder in the UK.
You guys, it is a butt. It's a very nice butt.
Not everybody's on the same, like.
It's it's underwear.
Yeah, it's just an underwear.
I mean, I
website.
agree. It's not that bad, but not everybody here is here for this.
Maybe they shouldn't click on links that are underwear.
I suppose you're right.
10 members are present. The quorum has been met. From here on out, let the council begin. Today's deliberation shall be about Miles Edgeworth's aptitude and ability as a prosecutor, and no mention of panties or underwear of any kind.
Too late, you said it. We might as well talk about it.
I'm wearing the jockstrap.
Let our members discuss this matter with a clear conscience of the goddess of law. The goddess
My
of law
member
doesn't
is-
want to hear anything about that.
My member is firmly
No.
tucked. A clear conscience. Don't make me laugh.
Derek Anthony, thank you for the 10 bits. Now this stream is sponsored by Fruit of the Loom.
Courtney, please give us your report.
On April 5th, Prosecutor Edgeworth carried out an illegal investigation and resisted arrest.
Thank you for bonking Marin, Tirley TT. And Voided It, thank you for the bit. Is the butt in that advertisement suitable for consumption as previously debated in the stream chat?
I
Oh,
mean-
it's suitable for consumption.
Yeah, obviously you want to double check with the butt, but that butt looks good to me.
He was arrested by 2 of our members who caught him in the act. Myself and Blaze DeBest. Prosecutor Edgeworth disrupted the investigation of attorney Jill Crane's murder. He claims that the culprit, Kay Faraday, was arrested without sufficient evidence. Even now, his claim remains unchanged.
Tell us more about the murder incident.
Rock Rulin, thank you for the 10 bits. The goddess of law looking down on the PIC, bored out of her mind. I wish they'd talk about something interesting for once, like underwear.
What sort of underwear has been invented since I was sculpted?
New technology. On April 5th, the victim's body was found here in the PIC meeting room. Regarding the details...
Thank you, Just
Seems
Ellie.
weird that we're just going ahead with this trial here.
Thank you, Just Ellie, for bonking Soupy. I guess
Yay!
Soupy did post the image, so...
Yeah, and then Marin got bonked first.
for leading
It's just
into
easy to blame me.
Yeah.
I, Sebastian DeBest, the best prosecutor, will enlighten you!
The prosecutor in charge, Sebastian DeBest, will explain the rest of the details.
After his nap.
Oh god, I wish. The murder happened on the night of April 4th. The victim was one Jill Crane.
Oh.
On the same night, a black market auction was being held in this very meeting room.
I forgot about they had the blue badger masks. Fucking hell. This is like something out of The Purge.
I guess Miss Crane was taking part in the auction, yep.
We don't do that directly into the mic.
I did it, but okay.
The murder occurred in the middle of the auction, did it not?
And, Derek Anthony, thank you for the 10 bits. The best. Are we boring you? Marin's just tired.
No. When Miss Crane was found, she was dressed like the conductor of the auction. However, based on the fact that the auction continued after the murder occurred, I deduced that Miss Crane could not have been the conductor.
He didn't deduce that.
I thought it with my brain worm. You weren't the one who made that deduction.
That was my brain.
Cite your sources.
Wikipedia.
In the sources cited section.
Yeah, why don't you go look it up, bastard?
Sebastian, please show everyone the basis for the arrest of the culprit.
You got it, Justine. Kay Faraday was unable to bear the weight of her good conscience.
I believe you mean her guilty conscience.
Yes, it was her guilty conscience that drove her to confess the crime. According to her confession, on the roof of this building, she met a figure in a red raincoat on the viewing platform.
So, Crane was wearing a red raincoat?
Yes, that's correct. The culprit used the conductor's clothes as a red herring to mislead us.
Right. This doesn't sound right, obviously.
At the time of the murder, Miss Crane was wearing a red raincoat.
It was I who discovered the raincoat near this building.
Wait, did he?
I don't think so. I'm pretty sure we did.
Yeah.
Oh, well, he did? I'm sure it was the forensics team who found it.
Thanks for
Vampiro, thank you for gifting 5 subs to Fatums48, to Alcono, to Abridged Yugi, to Gordonian Kid, and to Stagor555. I really appreciate it.
Special awesome gift.
And Voidedepp, thank you for the bit. The best when he yawns sounds like he should be serving pints at the Crown Vic and telling his family to leave it out of it on his EastEnders.
Thanks for the super special awesome gift.
Leave it out of it.
To be more precise, it was the forensics team under Sebastian's orders who
Thanks
discovered
for the
it.
super special awesome gift.
I thought as much. According to the blood analysis,
Thanks for the
the
super
person in the
special
red
awesome
raincoat
gift.
and Miss Crane were the same person. The decisive evidence is the culprit's own confession. She testified that she killed her.
DeBest kind of reminds me of, you know how there's that clone of Farnsworth in Futurama, the little kid?
Mhm.
He's got the Pugsley nose.
Yeah, he does have kind of that vibe, except that kid is actually smart.
That's true. But I remember on the Futurama commentaries, they were like, this character's kind of supposed to be our Wesley Crusher, except it's not just the viewers that hate him, all the characters hate him as well. And I'm like, that's DeBest right here. That's Sebastian DeBest. He is
Basically, yeah.
He is the Wesley Crusher of the game. Derek Anthony, thank you for the 10 bits. We need Phoenix right. He would say objection at everything DeBest was saying. He would.
That's right. The culprit is Kay Faraday. It couldn't have been anyone else but her.
Well then, Edgeworth, if you have any objections, let's hear them.
I have no objections.
I see. It seems all the fight's gone out of you after your little overnight stay.
I have no objections to your claim that I investigated illegally. I admit to that. However, Dakara, I object to the claim that Kay is the culprit. Gotcha.
Hi, baby. I will testify that Sebastian's investigation was fair and just.
Of course it was, Justine. Don't you know that I'm the fairest of them all? The mirror told me. I said, hey, magic mirror, who's the fairest of them all? And then the magic mirror, which
If you
looks
like
just
pina
like me,
colada, getting
started
caught
singing
in the
pina
rain.
coladas, and then he said, hey, Sebastian, the best, you're the greatest person I've ever known.
Was it
It was
Rowan Atkinson
incredible.
playing the mirror?
No, it looked like me.
Edgeworth, my boy, despite how things may seem, I actually kinda like you. If, and this is just an if, you see, if you were to withdraw your objection, you might be sitting on this side of the bench tomorrow.
Oh my god. Dude.
I'll ask you one more time, Edgeworth. Do you have any objections?
I have no objections. Don't take me for a fool.
I'd advise you to watch what you say.
This man is the one who should watch what he's saying. Not that man. This man. I'm talking about the case, not about a chair.
You can't sit in chairs.
I can't even sit down. I demand a testimony. By all means, let me hear it. I want to know how the PIC understands this case.
A testimony from us, eh? Fine then, if that's what it takes to make you happy. Putney, give him the materials from the investigation.
Sir? But that's...
Demon Cross, thank you for the 5 bits. Status means nothing to me. Edgeworth literally yesterday.
It's the end of the line for him. I'll let him go out in a blaze of glory. Yes? Like my name?
Funny joke.
If you insist, Mr. Chairman.
That's why I'm Edgeworth's nemesis. He hates chairs. I'm the chairman.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say I'm funny. He's not funny.
That's also what I thought.
Received evidence from Judge Courtney. What did we get? We got all the stuff we had? I see. There's that red raincoat. The victim's fingerprints and blood were found on the hood.
Why don't we have Putney give the testimony?
I have no objections.
She's pretty hot. Mr. Edgeworth. Wildfire Vivi, thank you for the 10 bits. Q Bon Jovi singing, going out in a blaze of glory.
Don't worry, Kay. You just watch from over there.
Summary of the case.
Beat up this lady with my words.
I'm gonna point at her titties. Miss Crane went to the black market auction as a customer. The red raincoat was one of the items up for auction.
Was it?
Must have been from his previous case.
Right. No, you're
Because in
right.
the first case.
Yeah.
We believe that she left her seat after winning the bid for it. The only exit from the storeroom is the hatch that leads to the viewing platform. Miss Crane went out to the viewing platform where she was attacked by Kay Faraday. That was how she met her end. And that concludes my summary of the case. But we have some evidence that says that she was killed in the storeroom, right?
Right.
The red raincoat was up for auction? Is that a fact?
The evidence was it the chest? The costume trunk? Hid the victim in the box.
Yeah.
It might be the photo because of the bloody hand.
Or, the photo, right, yeah. The blood on the hand, yeah. Okay.
It is quite likely. The red raincoat had been a piece of evidence.
Stolas makes a good point. If it was up for auction, anyone could have worn it.
In the assassination attempt of the president of Zhengfa, as you well know. Originally, it should have been stored in an appropriate place. But when I asked about it, I learned that it went missing.
Vampiro, thank you for the 5 bits. That's not blood. It was beet juice!
I'll take the wizard.
Big mistake. Huge!
And it somehow made its way to the... Ow! Meatball.
Oh, dear.
Let go. Let go.
Is he
Getting
grabbing you?
chompy?
Biting me.
I'm petting him and he likes to grab my hand and lick it and sometimes he'll bite it, but like he's been biting it like he literally just held a tiny little piece of skin between his teeth and was just holding on to it.
Oh, meatball.
I'm like, what are you doing? And
He's
then he was
a
holding me
weird-
with his paw.
He's a weird little guy.
He just has his own way of expressing love. And
Yeah.
it somehow made its way to the black market auction. Certainly a natural conclusion.
I've seen one of the stained glass windows kind of look like Von Karma's straw hat. I'm not sure. It'd be weird if they were, but I mean, I guess it's work to replace it.
Yeah.
My. Well done, Courtney. Your explanation is as clear as ever.
I am much obliged. Prosecutor Edgeworth, will you concede defeat now?
No. Sorry, but I don't plan on it.
I see. I am relieved.
Relieved? What does she mean? Come to think of it, her reason for questioning me yesterday remains a mystery. Just what is she thinking?
Alright. I guess we have to present evidence.
I think we can just go to the statement where she mentions that that she was killed on the viewing platform.
Yeah. There. Oh, is that the one?
I think it's that one.
Yeah.
Wildfire... Sorry. Wildfire Vivi, thank you for the 10 bits. I will concede nothing except a phoenix's butt as a gift of the gods. The gods, I tell you. And Derek Anthony, thank you for the 10 bits. Is there going to be an Edgeworth window? Oh, like on a stained glass window? I don't
There
know,
will be if we
personally.
break one.
If you break one, then you buy it.
Yeah.
All right, are we pressing it?
I think we can just present the
photo. There we go. You dumb bitch.
Judge Courtney, I have found it to be strange for a while now. Why is Miss Hart here with us?
Oh yeah, Lotta Hart is here.
She's an eyewitness to this case. Isn't it only natural for her to be in attendance?
Oh, right, that's me. Oh, shucks. I remember, I reckon I'm more of an ear witness than an eyewitness.
It seems that gaining the trust of others isn't your strong point, Judge Courtney.
Perhaps I simply do not wish to be as tactless as you.
Alright, bitch. It appears you have failed to get the witness to tell you the most vital information. Please look at this photo. This was taken by Ms. Hart.
This photo seems to have been taken in the storeroom. And what of it?
According to your reasoning, the incident took place on the viewing platform.
Twitchy Blizzard, thank you for following.
However, Ms. Hart encountered the incident in the storeroom. That's right. It had taken place just before this photo was taken.
Great! If that's true, then Justine's reasoning...
Exactly. It doesn't hold up.
What?
Oh.
Ms. Hart, allow me to ask you again. You saw the person in the photo with your own eyes, correct?
I sure did. I seen him plain as day with my own 2 eyes.
And what did you think at the time?
Well, I figured I was about to get me a big scoop, you know?
She seen a nice butt. She want to get a scoop.
She wanted to get 2 scoops. I guess that makes sense. The best! I'm more of a boob man myself, but, you know.
To each their own.
Booba da booba.
That's not what I meant. What did you think of that person?
Huh? Well, I reckon she'd help bring home, what?
She'd help me bring home the bacon? Are you a lesbian and wanting to hook up with this woman?
No, like,
She makes the money from the popo.
yeah.
Oh, I was like, is she the breadwinner in your lesbian relationship fantasy? Are you mocking me?
All the time.
Callisto, you threw me off. Now I don't know.
Aw, shucks, don't make that scary old face. It was just one harmless little joke.
Derek Anthony, thank you for the 10 bits. Sometimes I wonder if she's ever going to turn on us and say, what are we talking about? I mean, she has been kind of an antagonist sometimes. And Volcanic Ash Soap, thank you for the 10 bits. When is Lotta not a detriment to the narrative? You've got a good point. She is. She throws a wrench in the works frequently.
I mean, any witness in this game is a detriment to the narrative at that.
But she
Yeah,
is
but she keeps showing up.
She's a recurring witness, so she does it more than most.
a recurring detriment.
Rock Ruland, thank you for the 10 bits. Am I the only one that thinks Lotta's theme sounds like a Pokemon game corner theme? What is a corner theme?
Oh, the game corner.
Pokemon game corner? What is that?
Yeah, it's at least in Gold and Silver. I don't remember if the game corner showed up in other games. It was like a building, I think in Cerulean City, where you could go play games and stuff.
No.
The person in the red raincoat? I reckon they were the culprit. I hope you understand now. The crime occurred in the...
Prosecutor Edgeworth, I cannot understand your argument if you do not say it out loud.
I'm trying to, you just cut me off.
Shut up. I can't understand your argument if you don't say it.
Shut up and keep talking. If you had simply asked, I would have been more than willing to explain.
Explain what?
Oh yeah, goldenrod. The sounds Miss Hart heard may not necessarily be related to the case.
Then, that is impossible. Enough of your excuses. Why did you bring her if her testimony is not relevant?
Derek Anthony, thank you for the 10 bits. She is a better and less nauseating witness because if this was old bag, she would be flirting with Edgeworth during this.
Yeah, that's the thing. She's not, like,
Yeah, she's not a
sexually
creep.
harassing me.
She's not a creep.
She's just an idiot.
Was the voice that Miss Hart heard really that of Miss Crane?
Such a shady conversation must have had something to do with the case.
What did her voice sound like?
What?
I don't know, a woman. Her voice? Well, beats me. How was I supposed to know? They're both using voice changers.
They all sounded like those Incredible Hulk masks that make your voice go.
Yeah.
"Rah!"
They're all just communicating in grunts.
Yes.
Yes. The voices Miss Hart heard had been altered by a device.
She said Hulk smash a lot.
She said, "Rah!" We must therefore question whether or not they have any bearing on this case.
Dark Jade. Sides, really, but have to head off soon. See you on Sunday then. Courtney certainly seems to be reaching here, though. Yeah, Courtney's got a bit of an uphill battle going on here. Take care, Dark Jade. Great having you here. See you on Sunday.
All that fucking... What?
You do the grunts even without the mask, Mr. Edgeworth.
Humph.
You need not object just because you wish to sigh.
Judge Courtney, it seems I have greatly overestimated you.
Maybe next time you will learn to estimate me.
No, no. Courtney is quite amazing, you see.
You claim that the sounds Miss Hart heard have no bearing on this case? Even if they do not, it doesn't change the fact that the crime took place in the storeroom. At the very least, the crime must have occurred before the victim went up to the rooftop. The reason being...
The blood.
This evidence proves the crime occurred before the victim went up to the viewing platform.
Blood.
His bloody hand. At first, I thought the person in the red raincoat was the culprit.
Well, Miss Hart's testimony certainly made it sound that way.
Precisely. It was because she saw that the person's hand was covered in blood. Anyone who heard her testimony would have arrived at the same conclusion. The person in the red raincoat was the culprit, and the blood on their hand was the victim's. However, if the person in the red raincoat was the victim, then the situation changes completely. Since blood can be seen in this photo, it must have been taken after the crime occurred. It seems we've been under the wrong impression in regards to the victim's condition. This photo shows the true condition of the victim. The victim was still alive.
Was still
after the
alive,
attack.
right?
Yeah. The victim was definitely attacked in the storeroom. Immediately afterward, the victim was seen with blood on her hand. That must mean the victim was still alive even after she was attacked. The blood on her hand must have come from her own wound.
No way! Are you saying that she died from a hand injury?
This kid.
No way.
This...
No way.
No, that is not the case. I suspect she just held her hand against the wound. It can't be seen in the photo, but at this moment she must have already suffered a fatal wound.
Oh, if that's true, then it changes a lot of things, you know.
I do know. That is why I'm talking. It seems you understand. This refutes the allegations against Kay. Kay encountered the victim after this picture was taken. I believe at that point in time, the victim was already on the verge of death.
I'm on the verge of dying.
It's likely Kay just happened to be present when the victim reached the end of her strength.
That is quite the coincidence.
Indeed. I can only say that she was at the wrong place at the wrong time.
Prosecutor Edgeworth, it seems you have forgotten a crucial fact.
Ah, you mean that, right? He must be pretending he hasn't noticed it, you see.
What did you say? Are you implying that I forgot something?
Courtney, I think it's about time you gave him his last rites.
Hey, Pops! Justine's with me, you know?
The best!
Don't order her around like that!
You know, even though you're my son, you're so embarrassing.
You're cringe.
Hashtag cringe, bro.
I'm not embarrassing.
Boku wa.
Not cringe, I'm based.
I'm so based. I'm woke as
I'm
hell.
dub-based.
I'm hella woke.
I'm sorry,
Get
but you're
woke,
both
go
rather
broke.
embarrassing. I just cringe at both of you right now.
Justine, give Mr. Edgeworth his.
Very well. I shall give him his last rites.
Spank me, mommy.
Rest in peace. That's awesome.
There's a bar here called Last Rites, and it's kind of like Indiana Jones kind of themed on the inside.
Interesting.
It's really interesting.
Huh.
Sounds fun.
You get chased by a giant boulder as you're leaving.
Not yet.
Edgeworth's...
I think that would require more tequila than I had at the time there.
Oh,
I think.
yeah. Edgeworth's contradiction. You know what blows my mind is the guy that leads Indy into that thing with the giant boulder. That's Alfred Molina.
Who is?
He's Doc Ock.
Doc Ock.
Oh, okay. When the body was found, there were 3 wounds in Miss Crane's chest. She got 3 hole punched. I'm sure you're well aware what kind of wounds these were, right? Yes, she was stabbed in the heart with a 3-pronged candelabra. Is there any person who could survive such an injury? Please take a close look at the autopsy report. Can you still say the same thing after reading it?
Where the fuck is it?
Yeah.
I-
Was it in like the piece of evidence with her picture?
Oh, maybe. Here
Yeah,
we
there
go.
you
Findings of the coroner, Dr. Young, cause of... Oh, right, I forgot about those people. Cause of death, stab
yeah.
wounds to left chest. Head wound was post-mortem. Now, what is she saying about...
Well,
the...
go to the actual details.
Sorry.
Oh, is that? I guess that's probably just a picture.
I was trying to
I
quickly
will offer
organize
a-
it.
I don't know.
Rebuttal, of course.
Let me have a look, sorry. The victim's body was discovered in the PIC meeting room. The estimated time of death is sometime between late last night and midnight. The cause of death was stab wounds to the left chest with a candelabra. Head wound was post-mortem burn mark on victim's hand. All right, interesting.
Mm.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Mama. Oh. I really hope that you don't have to cancel.
Ooh.
Really sorry to hear that.
Why would you do that? Didn't you just hear what Justine just said?
Didn't you just hear, Justine?
Shut up.
What? That was funny alliteration.
It wasn't even, I added it on accident.
Oh, you did?
Of course I did. Yes, I added an extra jest.
Oh,
And I still plan to object to it.
I don't think you did.
Pretty sure I did.
It's not fair. You're always opposing me at every turn.
Oh, Marin.
No, I inhaled spit.
Yeah, I was just
It
feeling
was-
bad that you did.
Never my intention to oppose you.
Huh? Really?
It is simply not worth my time.
I see. So that's how it is. Yep. After all, I'm the best.
That's enough, you know. You're embarrassing your father, you see.
Huh? What do you mean, Pops?
You posted cringe.
Edgeworth's contradiction. When the body was found, there were 3 wounds in Miss Crane's chest. I'm sure you're well aware what kind of wounds these were, right? Stab wounds, I guess? Should we press that?
Mm.
Yes, she was stabbed.
Wait.
There you go. Okay. Hmm?
Can we look at the coat? The coat didn't have stabs on it, right?
That's true.
The
I-
the
Yeah.
red coat.
Oh, the red coat. Yeah, I don't see any stabs.
Mm.
Okay.
Taking it still say the same thing after reading it. Should I be pressing?
Because I guess she must not have been. Because also the autopsy report did say she also had a burned hand.
Yeah.
So maybe there present the coat.
Because she had to have been wearing it when stabbed, because that would be the fatal blow.
I would think so.
Is that right?
Well, she was wearing it when she was in the storeroom, so maybe she just wasn't stabbed in the storeroom.
Okay.
Maybe the blood from whatever was going on with her hand.
Chairman de Best. The best! Do you know what this is?
It seems to be a red raincoat. How about it, Courtney?
The victim, Miss Crane, was wearing this earlier. Prosecutor Edgeworth, must I repeat my explanation to you all over again?
This lighter is blowing my freaking mind right now.
I suppose it just might come to that. Judge Courtney, answer me this. This red raincoat was stained with blood. Do you happen to remember where specifically those bloodstains were located?
Of course I do. They were on the hood. Wait, it can't be.
Huh? What does this mean?
Judge Courtney, were there any other bloodstains besides the one on the hood?
None were detected.
Don't you think it's strange? The victim died from a stab wound to the chest. In that case, there should have been bloodstains on the front of the raincoat. However, the only blood they found was on the hood, which means they put it on after she died and smacked her in the head, I guess.
Plus, there was so little blood we actually found, like, in the storeroom.
Exactly.
Right. This is a huge contradiction. The wound on the victim's head is no ordinary wound. After all, the victim sustained this wound before she was stabbed in the chest.
Does appear that way, doesn't it? The victim first suffered the head wound.
Wait,
If she had already been stabbed in the chest, the raincoat would have been stained with blood.
I thought the head wound was post-mortem.
I'm assuming we'll get some explanation on that. Therefore, it is unthinkable that her chest was stabbed before she suffered the head wound. So the order of wounds would be first the head, followed by the chest. However, does that really change the situation?
With this, a contradiction is born, one that overturns all of our assumptions up until now.
This is probably where we bring up the fact that it was post-mortem.
Yeah.
Is the change really that great? I look forward to hearing it. Well then, this contradiction, why don't you show it to me? With evidence.
Which piece of evidence shows the contradiction that arises from the order of the wounds? The autopsy report.
Yeah.
The autopsy report.
A clue!
Happy birthday, bitch.
This is the autopsy report written by Dr. Young. According to this, the head wound was post-mortem.
But that's not what the raincoat shows.
Exactly. It's the exact opposite.
Bailiff, hurry and summon Dr. Bonnie Young at once.
We had a Jigglypuff, now we have a Bailey.
Until we hear what she has to say, we cannot close the curtains on this case.
Yes, ma'am. Understood.
Dr. Young is a busy person. It will take some time for her to arrive. In the meantime, let us try viewing this case from another angle.
From behind it, look at the case's butt.
Let's look at the ass of the case. There's something that's been on my mind. one of the key figures in this case. The conductor. We still don't know who that person is.
Yeah, what the heck?
Yeah, they seem to be taking this whole, like, underground auction thing really well.
Very lightly.
I mean, because it's obvious they're fucking in on it.
Yes, yes.
They're just like, again?
I'm just like,
More
how
of
is
this.
everyone just very nonchalant about the fact that the prosecutor, the PIC office is being used for a
Yeah.
secret underground auction wherein your evidence is being sold? Now that you mention it, even after our investigation, we still have no idea who it is.
At Turley TT, I think this is Kay's trial, and Edgeworth is just a witness, but...
No, this is Edgeworth's.
This is Edward's hearing.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, for his badge. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
because they don't do court in here.
Yeah.
Right,
This
right.
isn't a courtroom.
That's true.
The conductor has come up time and time again during this hearing. However, at this point in time, their identity remains a mystery. How about it? Do you have any ideas?
We know who the conductor is. It was, whoever started the hype train earlier, so...
I'm still not sure at the moment. However, there is someone I have in mind. A certain individual involved with this case who might know something about it.
Irish Ian, thank you so much for the 100 bits. Resident Irishman here to wish you all a good day and remind you all to hydrate before you dehydrate. Keep being amazing and here's to a fun stream. Thanks for the laughs now and always. Thank you so much, Irish Ian, and thank you for the good advice. Very kind.
I just drank a lot of water. Who's that?
Blaze the best. I demand your testimony.
Ugh.
Oh, what?
Freaky deaky fire.
Don't say such a stupid thing. Why would you suspect Pops?
What?
Who? My Pops taught me how to speak with a British accent. I trust him with my life.
Are you trying to cast suspicion toward the chairman of the PIC?
Yeah. He did it.
Do you understand what that means?
Yeah, he did it.
Yeah.
Status and prestige mean nothing before the truth. That man is trying to pin the crime on Kay. The evidence that was in Kay's possession, the ticket stub, the mask, the corsage. These items did not come into her possession out of her own volition. By some method, that man purposefully planted them in her personage.
It is hard to believe such a sudden accusation, but I'll ask just in case. Why would he do that?
I don't fucking know. Obviously, to direct suspicion toward Kay. I succeeded in drawing out those words from him earlier.
Right, he did kind of confess.
Yeah.
Mr. Chairman, your response?
Fire. Are you too shocked to speak? Too high?
And what of it? It is 420 coming up.
Oh. Oh?
Oh, yeah.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said, what of it?
I gotta pee.
You gotta pee.
Okay.
Okay. Do you need to take a break at all, Soupy? Are you good?
I'll take a break for a couple seconds.
Sure.
Be right back.
No worries. We are taking a quick break, taking a quick interval while our co-hosts use the facilities. Rock Rulin, thank you for the 10 bits, Mr. Chairman. You have a response? Fire, fire, yeah. Beavis' voice is harder than it used to be for me. All right. Hope you guys are having a good time. I apologize for not streaming as much as I would like to. I've been really focused on editing Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged right now, and the GX review that just came out last week. Vampiro, thank you for the 5 bits. Marin and Soupy, gotta go P20. P20? What is... I don't understand. We're good? Okay, what is P20? P20, am I missing something? What do I think of the new Elias? I mean, I think it's a funny idea for a gimmick. The idea of someone changing their gimmick and pretending to be somebody else and everybody else sees right through it. Welcome back. I don't know how far he'll get with the gimmick, though. Like, I mean, it's a funny idea on the surface, but I don't see them having much traction with it. Like, where do you go with that? I don't see him winning any titles or like, I've never really considered him a main event prospect, but I just feel like the gimmick is kind of, has a very low threshold. 420 equals P20. I see. Gotcha. How you doing, Marin?
I'm awake.
Derek Anthony.
I don't want to be awake.
Oh, I don't blame you. Derek Anthony, thank you for the 10 bits. I know what's going to happen here. He's going to deny being involved. Probably. He's going to be a bit less... He's going to be a bit less forthcoming than he was before. E-Man, WrestleMania was really fun. WrestleMania was a very fun show. Very strange in places, but definitely they pulled out all the stops. There wasn't any really bad matches. I mean, there was disappointing matches. It was a real shame to see Rick Boogs get injured like right off the bat in the first 10 minutes of the show. That was frustrating, but honestly, it was pretty good WrestleMania. I did have a good time. Yeah, I was very confused by the Brock Roman stuff. But what do I know? It's funny, I've been to I was at the first two Brock versus Roman WrestleMania main events live. I was at the one up in was it San Francisco? Where did we go, me and Luke? It was San Francisco, I think. For the first WrestleMania where they wrestled. And then I was at New Orleans with Steve Yurko when they wrestled again. So the third one I wasn't there live for. Loading Crew, thank you so much for raiding with a party of 18 there. Great to see you. Let me give you a quick shout out to the Loading Crew. Obviously they stream a lot of D&D. I'm not sure what they were streaming today. Is the shout out not working? There we go. Dungeons and Dragons. They are a tremendous group that like to stream D&D campaigns, tabletop games, and just a very talented group of folks there over there. Hirokage23, thank you for the 10 bits. Favorite WrestleMania match? Seth versus Cody and Edge versus AJ were highlights for me.
You got a great butt.
Lady Nanaki, thank you for resubscribing at Tier 1 for 29 months. Holy cow, you got a great butt. And Cheap Doc, thank you for following. I'm trying to think what my favorite match was. If I had to pick one. Let me look at the card that we had. Honestly, Becky versus Bianca Belair. I think if I had to pick one off the top of my head, the Becky Lynch versus Bianca was really good. Nia Knight, thank you for the 50 bits. Hey Martin, Marin, and Soupy, I hope you're well and having a great day. The new episode of the GX review was so fun, I loved it. Your commentary is absolute gold every time. Well, thank you so much, Nia Knight. I really appreciate that. Head of the Harem. Welcome back, Soupy. Head of the Harem, I think that's what's going on. I think that Rhea Ripley is going to ultimately join Edge's crew, and I think that's a great idea. We need more multi-gendered stables. I hate when the stable is just like a tag team with one manager or something, you know. I hate that. All right, let's kick on, shall we?
Yeah.
You say that you drew out some words from me, but you don't have a shred of proof, you know? To shreds, you say. No one else heard it but you. It just doesn't work like that, you see.
What happens in the chess dimension stays in the chess dimension.
Or do you have something else? You know, some kind of basis for your argument?
As confident. He's also showed it at the cell.
Prosecutor Edgeworth, I would like you to explain once more. I trust we have your permission, Mr. Chairman.
But of course, I'm pretty interested in this matter myself, you know. I'd like to know just what part of me seems criminal to Edgeworth.
Aside from, you know, being a public fire risk.
Yeah.
There's no one as honest as I am, you see?
Matthew, thank you so
How
much
can-
for the raid. Sorry, Marin, I didn't mean to cut you off. Thank you so much for raiding,
can-
Matthew. I hope you had a good stream. You were playing Spookware. Interesting. Hope you had a good one.
How can you say that with a straight face? I have a gay face.
Yeah.
Let's start from the top.
Speaking of topping.
The fact that the auction was held in this room is a cause for suspicion. Thank you.
I'm glad he brought that up. We were just talking about wrestling. I think we summoned Matthew. We came from Matthew watching Norm Macdonald clips. Oh, okay. The game was behind the YouTube tab. Gotcha. Very cool.
This is the PIC meeting room. I imagine it would be difficult for non-members to enter.
Maybe that could be the plot of the next Ace Attorney game, Man Band.
That's why... Oh,
That's why all the members have keycards, you know.
I think we can assume that multiple auctions have been held here before. Therefore, suspecting a member of the PIC would be...
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. I don't know what that was because the conductor had to have been a PIC member.
Head of the harem, what was the night 2 attendance botch? Did they say the wrong number? Carrie Neck, thank you for following.
Wait! No!
What? What was that about?
What do I do, Pops? I just helped the enemy.
Sebastian really is a baka, you know.
I'm a bugger!
A baka. But you see, Edgeworth, I'm not the only one with access, you know.
Oh, it was 77K.
Indeed. There are 11 members in the PIC.
I don't know if that's a botch as much as they were rounding up head of the harem.
Even if we rule out the victim, Miss Crane, there are still 10 potential suspects.
10 sussy bakas.
It's not me!
But it couldn't be the chairman, right?
I don't know who it is, but whoever it is, just come forward.
Yes, everyone just calm down, you know.
And the botches, they didn't bullshit about the numbers.
Edgeworth, is that all you got? Where's the evidence to suspect me? I'm gonna set a table on fire in Matthew's honor. Oh, so you've fallen silent. But you've gone too far, you see. I won't forgive you anymore. It's too late for regrets, you know. I'm a very important man, you see. Former chief prosecutor and chairman of the PIC.
Hero Kage 23, thank you for the 10 bits. They also put Andrew the Giant Battle Royale winner as well. That was hysterical. That was really funny. Gotta love Andrew the Giant. All right. Goddess Cresselia, thank you for hosting. They did.
It's fine if you're not prepared to face the fire, you know. 'Cause you see, I'm a fire starter. Twisted fire starter. Yes. Either way, it won't make any difference.
Those goggles.
You should have shown them full of water, like in that shot.
Because I'm gonna bully
Because I'm
you.
gonna bully you.
Dazzle Magia, thank you for the 5 bits. Here it is, one of the best witness testimony names in the series. Top 3 at least.
Yeah.
That's brilliant.
The
What is better
DLC
than
case
that
of
one,
Game
though?
5. The DLC case of Game 5 has a really good one. You want me to tell you?
Yes.
It's the dissing of Phoenix Wright.
The dissing of Phoenix Wright?
Yes.
Wow.
The yassification of Phoenix Wright.
I want it so bad. I want it. I want that.
Derek Anthony, thank you for the 10 bits. It would be funny if Edgeworth pulled out a marshmallow and roasted it over the lighter. What a
Like, I
power
might as
move.
well.
You've been rambling on for quite a while about the most trivial details, you know, and that's just the stream. I'm going to burn this whole Twitch stream to the ground. Like the location of the murder, the order of the wounds, and what else was there? It just doesn't matter, you know. Because you see, none of that means anything, you know. Think about it. We've got the suspect herself saying she killed the victim. That's all that matters, you see. She'll even get a lighter sentence with her confession, you know.
A lighter sentence.
Now then, if there are any contradictions, be my guest, be my guest. See my vest.
How can that be considered a testimony? There must be a contradiction somewhere.
That person. He's very important, isn't he? Mr. Edgeworth, it's all right. Let's just give up. Surely I must have killed her. I can even remember it.
Don't be tied down by your muddled memories. If you want to believe in something,
Believe in the me who believes in the you.
don't. Tisk, tisk. Little Witch Academia is way better than Gurren Lagann.
You're a
Phoenix
weeb,
Wright.
aren't you, Mr. Edgeworth?
That's not important.
No,
Believe
tell
it.
me.
He does say it!
Huh?
Oh, yeah.
He does say it!
Oh no. Oh no. And this is right around that time too. This. Oh. God.
What a weeb.
Is this legal? I'm in Little Witch. I can't say this.
It's very legal.
Actually, they did reference this specific. They did reference Gurren Lagann in Little Witch.
Did they really?
And, yeah, they do. Like, Akko has like this fancy mech, and she does this whole like the shining friendship chariot mech, and we're gonna kick ass and make friends, and blah 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 blah. And she strikes a pose, and then Amanda just goes, "That's so fucking lame." Like, well, I'm sorry. She goes, "That's the lamest thing I've ever seen," or something like that.
Your blooper was, "That's so fucking lame."
Yeah, that was the way I said it in order to get the read first. Was that is so fucking lame.
Derek Anthony, thank you for the 10 bits. I just realized, is he wearing swimming goggles? I think they're biker goggles.
Yeah.
There you go. The Giga pointer finger. That's what she was doing.
Wildfire VV, thank you for the 10 bits. Don't be tied down by your muddy memories, says the man that tried to confess to murdering his father based on muddy memories. Well, that just means he's
muddy.
Well, this is called character development.
That just means he's an
Believe it.
authority on it.
Yeah.
Demon Cross,
Believe in
thank you.
your own innocence. Believe in the me who believes in you.
You had to rush through it. Demon Cross, thank you for the 5 bits. My cravat is the one that will pierce the heavens. But I've never seen that show, Mr. Edgeworth.
I don't know what you're referencing.
My opponent is the PIC chairman. Taking him down won't be easy. However, he has underestimated me. If I can take advantage of that.
Rebuttal.
I think we're just pressing.
Okay.
You've been rambling on for quite a while.
Let's stop pressing here. I guess I don't need to press that. We'll press from here. I guess not. We're trying to press things that have substance. There we go. Let's try it with this.
It may be true she confessed. However, that does not make it the truth. She is suffering from memory loss, so we must question the credibility of her testimony.
Objection. Oh!
Wow! Objection!
Satan?
Like, Satan, have you talked to my dad? I think he's down there.
Even if
Otherwise, get him to the front of the line.
even if you say that,
He's
you know,
still in line.
it still won't solve
It's been
anything.
18 years.
We gotta make room.
Objection.
It's like it's been 18 years. He's still in line. He's like third from the front of the line, and he's like, I really have to pee, but if I leave the line, I have to get back in.
What good will it do to deny her confession? Sounds like nonsense to me. Wanna try asking her again? I think she'll just say that she's the murderer again, though.
And Koku no Megami, thank you for the 5 bits. That's one angry objection. Yes.
Very well. Let's try asking her again, one last time.
One last time.
I'd like to hear from Kay herself, whether or not she is the culprit.
Huh? From me?
Will that be all right? If this goes poorly, it will be quite unfavorable for you.
No, I do not mind. However, I shall ask Kay the question myself.
I'm moved to tears, you know. Oh, how touching, you know, how very touching. Fine then, I'll let you ask her. However, I have one condition. If all this proves to be a waste of time, everyone dies.
I will burn you to cut to the ground.
Then that will be the end of it. How's that sound?
The end of the hearing.
Yes, yes. It seems you can be smart once in a while, Sebastian. In other words, you see, if she confesses again, a Faraday will be found beyond a shadow of a doubt guilty. Yep, it's a fine idea.
Guilty beyond a shadow of a doubt?
Yeah,
You got
that's
a great
right.
butt.
Was just Jerry. Thank you for resubscribing with Prime for 12 months. Well, had to miss today's stream, so to the VOD. By the way, you has a nice butt. Callisto herself.
True shit.
Can't say you're wrong.
That's harsh. Either way, if I do nothing, she'll be declared guilty. Kay,
Derek Anthony, thank you for the 10 bits. Under Sebastian or someone is following him with a mop and mopping up all of his tear puddles he leaves.
Ugh. He just turns around to leave and immediately slips.
Oh, jeez. Yes.
I know what I'm asking of you is unreasonable, but please, I want you to answer me. It doesn't matter how tiny it is. Do you remember anything? Anything that would prove your innocence?
Why? Why would you go that far for me? I can't do it. I'm sorry. I'm too scared to remember. Because I might have done something even worse. If that were the case, I would only make things worse for you, Mr. Edgeworth. Kay Faraday must have been a despicable criminal. Someone who betrayed your trust.
Don't worry. We've only known each other for a short while, but I know you very well. I'd even say that I know you better than you know yourself, now that you've lost your memories.
I mean,
and you loved the Steel Samurai. It was like your favorite. And you hated the Jammin' Ninja.
Yeah,
You
the
were
Jammin' Ninja's stupid.
It's so lame.
That's what you sounded like, too.
Oh, a big hit could happen.
You cannot possibly be the culprit because your true identity is...
Is it the Yatagarasu? It's not.
Yeah, you just...
Oh, it is?
No, you do. Yeah.
For real?
Yeah.
Ninja Warlord. Ninja Warlord, thank you for the 20 bits. Just arrived. Anyone get pegged yet?
Not yet.
It's early.
Miles and Phoenix did start kissing in my spicy fanfiction, though.
The great thief Yatagarasu.
And earlier, Justine did visit Edgeworth in prison.
Yes. We now have excuse for Phoenix and Miles to be in the prison with Callisto.
The Yatagarasu is a noble thief who would never stoop to murder.
A gentleman.
That's why he couldn't sit down on the chair.
I was waiting for that. I was waiting for that revelation. I was genuinely surprised he didn't come up with it.
Took a while, but we got there.
We linked what kind of panties Edgeworth wears in the
No.
chat.
It's useless. Thank you for bonking, Soupy Demon. After all, no matter what, that memory still remains. This image that's stuck in my head, I just can't get rid of it. That means I must have held it.
There's no clear evidence to prove that you're the culprit besides your own confession. Remember what I said. You must believe in yourself.
Remember the
Believe
Gurren
in
Lagann
me
quote
that
I made?
believes in you. Blah, blah, blah. I like anime. Can we move on? Or perhaps you cannot trust my words.
No, that's not it. It's because you are trying to save someone like me. You've already lost so much, all for my sake. I can't bear it anymore. Please, please just give up.
I see now. I thought it was strange. The reason you were acting like you wanted to be found guilty was because you were concerned about me. That is just like you, Kay.
Because you're a good person, Mr. Edgeworth.
No, I'm not. I killed my father. Unfortunately, I may fall short of your expectations. I'm not trying to be a good person.
I'm just aiming for person at this point.
Yeah, I'm just trying to be functioning. No matter how much you may want me to give up, I'll keep trying to save you. That is the nature of who I am. Whether or not it is a burden for you is none of my concern. Bitch. Hey, believe in yourself once more. You are a noble, great thief.
Really
What you
selling
should
it,
be
Mr.
doubting-
Edgeworth.
Yes. Noble, great thief. 10 out of 10. A+. Would buy from again. What you should be doubting is your memory of committing the murder. That is my wish above all else. Please, you didn't kill your father in an elevator. I mean,
I'm doing it! I'm thinking!
Kay! You used your brain!
You said it, you just touched your brain button and it works, and it doesn't work like that, Mr. Edgeworth. Now I
like
have
that
to dance.
one finger is broken.
What?
She's got one broken finger.
Oh, this one right here, Jesus. Hirokage, thank you for cashing in the the upbeat music.
What is it? Did you remember something? Or are you just screaming over there for no reason?
If she remembers something now, it'd be like a bad movie, like the one that Edgeworth watched.
That movie was okay.
It's
It
because
was
he's
okay.
bisexual.
Oh. What a combo. Rock Rulin, thank you for cashing in the It's Because He's Bisexual. And Large Father V, thank you for bringing out the Proto Badger.
Is that the Proto Badger's like introduction?
He's
Because
bisexual.
he's bisexual. Bam, 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 ba-da, ba-da, bam, bam, the Proto Badger. Bam, bam.
That bisexual badger. Bull.
Bull hockey. Bull poopy. Bullshit.
Horse hockey.
Cow pie. Bull.
Did you guys hear there's going to be a new Monkey Island game? I'm very excited.
I didn't know.
Didn't play any of them.
Oh, man, you're missing
Same.
out. Oh.
Hoo-ha!
Prosecutor Edgeworth, please ask her to
Ooh-ha.
clarify.
Alaskan Hero, thank you for bringing out the
Hoo-ha.
hoo-ha.
Bisexual hoo-ha. Well, Kay, what do you mean by bull?
Demon Cross, if I know you like I think I know you, Governor Elaine Marley. Am I right? I remember now. The person in the red raincoat had that with her. Oh!
The bull!
The stuffed bull doll. I'm certain of it.
Is that true?
Is that true, defendant?
I was just saying. I was just asking.
Shut
a
up.
question. Oh, tell me again.
I
Yes.
said shut up.
Oh.
Yes, Your Honor.
Can't bonk myself. I don't have enough money.
The court hereby accepts the defendant's statement as a new piece of testimony.
I'm sick.
Quit messing around, Courtney. A testimony like that cannot be accepted, you know.
Thank you for bonking Marin Lena Kara.
Your objection has been noted, sir. However, testimony about the victim's belongings.
Has been lacking up until now.
Nevertheless, you know, her vague memories cannot be trusted, you know.
I like that she just circled around him and came over to his other side. Her memories are vague? That would be bad for us as well. Didn't you say this earlier yourself, Mr. Chairman? Since we have the suspect's confession, we don't need to worry about the trivial details. If we decide to doubt her memories, then we must also doubt her confession, which is the main foundation of our case. Are you willing to do that, sir? Also, my hand is kind of burning.
Yeah,
Don't mind
Jesus.
stopping that. Ow, ow.
Maybe that's how her hand got burned.
He just put it out with his beard.
Oh my god.
Ah, you're right. Well, never mind then. I shall leave it to you.
I Samu Yoshi, thank you for the follow.
Thank you very much.
We did it. It was touch and go for a while there, though. However, those words of Judge Courtney just now.
Rock Rulin, thank you for the 10 bits. Courtney, you clever son of a bitch.
It almost feels as if she's on our side.
Derek Anthony, thank you for the 10 bits. It's very obvious to see who the criminal is here. He did kind of confess earlier, so...
Yeah, we got a real moist criminal.
We do indeed. You've heard of smooth criminals.
Prosecutor Edgeworth, do you know anything about this stuffed
I
animal?
got news for you.
You've been slapped
That
by
means you're
a
gay.
sweat criminal.
Just as a
The
heads up,
stuffed
knowing about this animal means you're gay, according to Ninja Wolf.
Oh.
I have a question. Is this like our last testimony for this section?
I can check.
Does anyone know how far we are from the end of this section?
Just because I'm
Um,
meeting at 6 and I'm exhausted.
Yeah.
We do have a decent bit of stuff to go,
Okay.
so we might want to wrap
maybe-
it up soon and then finish
Sure.
this next time.
We can wrap it up
Yeah.
real soon if you like, Marin.
Yeah, let's stop when they start the next testimony.
Okay.
Or, when we finish this one, I guess.
Sure.
The stuffed animal Kay spoke of must have been this. We found it in the storeroom. It is believed to be one of the items for the auction.
Dun, dun, dun.
It's a 3D! Oh!
A little
We
cow.
get to look at stuff.
I'm so happy about 3D cow bowl. Courtney.
Oh, sorry. This is
Sorry. bud.
this is 3D.
Huh? Do you know something about it, Justine?
No, it's just a bit different from what I imagined.
Indeed.
It's a uni bowl.
Certainly not what I would have expected the victim to be carrying. Let's examine every suspicious-looking nook and cranny. I'm gonna sniff it.
The
The
left,
left
horn.
horn is missing. Oh, that's you. Sorry.
The left horn is missing.
There's a hole into this stuffed animal.
If this is anything like the Thinker statue, then there's probably stuff in this thing.
It seems this hole is where the horn is inserted into.
I guess its head isn't stuffed with cotton. I wonder what's inside.
Perhaps I should examine the other side.
Okay. It's so
Kinda
cute.
round. The The right horn seems to be fine, but the entire balance feels a bit off.
This horn. It looks like you can move it.
Nani?
Doomsday mode activated. What was that buzzing sound?
It seems this toy is equipped with a recording device.
And then you'll be saved. Huh? I knew who you were right away. You can't hide that burn from me. I don't know. I'm sure this is supposed to be somebody. Silence, huh? I've been waiting for my chance to get revenge all this time. Oh wait, because the voice modulator, they probably would change.
Yeah,
voice.
it would have a voice changer. Yeah.
I assume that's Jill Crane.
Probably.
Huh.
Is this the moment of the murder?
Who could have recorded something like this? Stuffed animal data updated in my organizer.
Should we just call it there?
It's if you
You
like.
can do that. Yeah.
Yeah. I think
All
that
right,
might
guys,
be-
we're gonna call it there. Marin has a big meeting tonight, and they need some rest in between the stream and the meeting. And also, we've been going for over 3 hours, so
Yep.
we've gotten quite a lot done. This is a heck
Mission
of a case.
accomplished for today.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Yes, I think we got through quite a bit of the case considering. All right, the bull recorded the voice of the killer and the moment of the murder, and I imagine it's probably not going to sound like K on there. So at the very least, we've cleared K, I hope. But yes, we're going to leave it there. We'll be back again on Sunday, and Sunday will be after our anniversary of having done this for a year. So
Yeah.
I should have to think of something to celebrate, or do something at least. Ninja Warlord, thank you for the 3 bits. Is it a pegging meeting?
Yes.
Marin,
They always are.
Is it a pegging meeting, Marin?
I would really, really love to just peg people and have that solve my problems. But
Can't
no,
peg all your problems away,
unfortunately
unfortunately.
not. Yeah, I wish I could peg all my problems away.
Vampiro, thank you for the 5 bits. We learned what kind of panties Edgeworth wears, and we made more than enough progress. I guess something I
Yeah.
did just now. Ryu Karika, thank you for the 5 bits. Have a great night. See you all next time. Bye. We are going to raid Erin Fitzgerald, very, very talented voice actress from Canada, who was one of those sisters in Ed, Ed, and Eddie. I don't know about that show, but
Oh, you've never seen Ed, Ed, and Eddie?
I've never watched Ed, Ed, and Eddie.
Wow.
I missed out on a lot of Nickelodeon stuff. But we're going to raid Erin Fitzgerald. She is lovely. She actually got me in the door at a bunch of different studios to do voice acting at, so she's a very, very kind person. In the meantime, we'll be back on Sunday. Marin, was there anything you wanted to say before we popped off here? While
Thanks
the sinister
for
movie,
watching.
the sinister music is playing.
See you on Wednesday.
See you on Sunday.
Oh, it's Wednesday right now. See you on
Yep.
Sunday.
This is why we're
See you.
stopping, because Marin needs sleep.
See you on a day of the week.
Yep.
And
See you on a
Bye.
day ending in Y.
Yeah.
And Soupy, was there anything you wanted to say?
Thanks for joining us, everybody. Thanks for sticking with us for almost a year.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for sticking with us, guys. We've solved so many crimes, and we're only just gonna keep
Committed a
solving.
few, probably.
Probably committed several. I mean, we definitely investigated
We've
illegally.
stolen a bunch of stuff.
That's true. All right, we're gonna raid Erin Fitzgerald. Take care, guys. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.